How are you, dude?
Good, man. I slept till 7 a.m. today. I'm feeling good.
Whoa, sleeping in.
Full 7
Lazy
a.m.
bones.
Full 7
Must be
a.m.
nice.
I'll tell you what. It was. Today, woke up on the beanbag. Fucking...
You woke up on the bag?
Yeah. Maya wakes up at like 5 every morning, so I try to put her back down. If I lay on the beanbag, there's like a good chance she'll fall asleep, but I immediately pass out. So I just fucking wake up on a beanbag on my back, just like...
Yeah.
And I look at the light through the blinds, and I'm like, fuck, it's still 5. I looked, it was bright sunlight. I was like, I made it.
That's awesome.
I made it till 7 a.m.
Damn, how like what are your sleeping hours like right now?
I go to bed at like... Last night was a little late. It was like 10:30.
Yeah.
So I was kind of not happy about that. Went to bed at 10:30. I get woken up every 2 hours by the one baby crying. And then,
One baby.
Yeah, so the one baby's just fully crying, has a cold right now. So you just hear like,
Yeah.
like a baby. You're like, I hope it's breathing. But so it's like 10:30 to about 11. I wake up around like 11 usually, and then I fall back asleep till like 2. I get woken up again, and then I fall asleep till like 5, and then I wake up. And then usually I'm up, but today I got blessed, and I did till 7
You
a.m.
ever think about neglecting your children and to be like, I'm sleeping?
Yeah, there's like little tools you can use where it's like, give them 5 minutes. If they put themselves back to bed, you can kind of go, which does work sometimes. Sometimes they're not fully awake, but there's some people like, give them a half an hour. That's like,
I'm giving them a fucking half hour.
dude, so here's what happens. People think that, and this is
Nobody's waking my ass up.
dude, you'll wake your ass up. Yesterday, I thought, I was like, let me just go down there and see what's up. Dude, I was like, I woke up. I'm like, all right, nice. It's 5 o'clock. We'll go back. I'm going to bring you upstairs.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, dude. I was like, let's bring you back up to our bed. That's the silver bullet, dude. They pass out. If you bring them
Yeah.
back up to mom. I mean, you know, mommy
Daddy's room.
daddy's bed is an absolute.
I mean, that's paradise until you're like, till you're too old.
true.
Till you're like 5'10". Till you're like 6 feet tall. You're big.
Till you're as tall as me.
Till you're big, you're getting in that bed.
You got to walk under. You're too tall for this
Think of
ride.
having me as I was a big fucking kid, dude.
Oh, man.
I was big.
just thrashing around.
Just being like 150 pounds, being like, can I get in your bed? It's like, God.
That's
damn
what my
it.
dad claims about Billy. Billy was going in there. My dad claims that the day he felt Billy's stubble hit his, he was like, dude, get the fuck out. But dude,
Yeah, you gonna
yesterday,
put smart on Billy?
that's my dad's story. Dude, there was a long line for mommy and daddy's bedroom.
Yeah.
But Billy was like towards the tail end of the family. So he got a nice tour in the bed. That was my dad's story. He felt the stubble. He's
Yeah.
like, all right, bro, enough.
Yeah, it's time.
He smelled Billy's coffee breath. He's like, enough, dude. We were all terrified of the dark.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like not terrified anymore as much, but Billy was terrified of the dark. I was terrified of the dark. Told you, I used
the
to
dark's scary.
I used to wake up in the middle of the night and just go around and systematically wake the rest of my family up and run back into bed. Because if I didn't mind the dark so much, I didn't like being the only one awake. If I was awake and no one else was awake, I was like, nah, this isn't
You were
right.
a menace.
I would wake. I
You're
would
a nightcrawler. You would go room and just
room to room. Just fucking. I would
Yes.
throw stuff at people and they'd be like, huh? And I'd run back to my bed and be like, and I would fall asleep.
That's fun.
Just karma now that I'm experiencing. But dude, I walked yesterday morning. I walked down like nice 5 a.m. coming up to our bed. Let's go to bed. I felt her diaper. I'm like, oh, you got a dry diaper because we're potty training her. So I'm like, nice. She didn't pee her diaper. So I'm like, let's pop this down, take a pee on the potty. We'll go back upstairs. I go to pull her pull up down, and my thumb just fully submerges in shit, just all the way down. And I'm in a dark. You don't want to turn on lights. I'm in a dark room, and the only sense telling me my thumbs and shit is my touch. And I just go. You feel almost like the granules. You feel almost like on a grainy level.
Yeah.
Just on my thumb, and then it's like it's a full.
Is it always a fucking slop pile? Do babies ever take like a decent dry log?
Once they turn
They
two,
would drop logs.
yes, they start doing
Like dog shits.
They start doing logs that protrude out of their pants. It's so funny because you're like, we were on the playground the other day. I was like, "Are you shit?" Because they'll like get real weird. They'll slink. She slunk off, and I'm like, "Are you going poop?" And she was like,
No.
"They always go." No, and then it was just a literally Pinocchio nose sticking out of her butt. I'm
They're
like,
alive, dude.
come on, it's just a lie.
Kids love denying turds.
Oh, big time.
My nephew will go. He likes to shit in other rooms.
Really?
So he'll sneak off to another room and just shit his pants, and then come back in.
Like, what's up?
And everyone will be like, "What did you just do?"
Nothing, man.
Nothing. I was just over there.
Just chilling.
I wanted to check out that room. I wanted to see what was going on in the dining room. I wanted to stand under the table in the dining room.
Just see what's up.
And just stand.
Oh no,
And
my
stand
plates.
shit.
Oh, dude, just stand just a little bit of torque action on the
Yeah, get
belly.
the core. Engage the core. Crap.
Dude, their eyes just fucking go.
Yeah, they go fart eyes.
It's
Dude.
crazy.
It's the same face you always make. Your face, dude. All of your attention's at your ass.
It's so funny thinking they can hide it as a little kid, just being like, "All right, I'm gonna dip out real quick. I
Yeah.
don't feel like having them pull my pants down and wipe my ass right now. I'm gonna shit, keep it cool, No one's gonna know.
Have you been? I'm gonna pull this off. I'm about 0 for 1,000 on this. Today's the day I pull it off and no one notices. I'd like to neglect kids if I had a kid.
Yeah, that's
I'd leave them on the floor.
I was talking to my chiropractor. I'm like, dude, it's two paths. You just fucking.
You just chatting with your chiropractor.
Yeah, I was chatting with my chiropractor. We're talking. He grew up on a resort town at the beach. Like, so he grew up doing beach
So I
resorts.
become a chiropractor.
Yeah, and he was saying, putting spot on chiropractic places.
Yeah, it's just fake, bro.
What are you talking about, dude?
I have no idea.
You should read the binder in his office.
I will.
It's just a
The
lot of
binder?
good, a lot of good facts. There's a binder you walk in, you flip through. It's like, did you know chiropractic works very well? And you're like, yeah, I thought so.
Do you know this shit's not fake? That's always a nice sign when you enter an office. Be like, yo, this is real.
Dude, I'm telling you, it works. I got to adjust. They have
I
beef.
believe you.
They have beef with PTs. PTs and chiropractors are fucking
Yeah, they trash each other while they're working.
very oppy between PTs.
The
and
ops are
chiropractors.
outside. It's getting oppy outside. I just checked the weather.
But no, he was talking about the dangers of when your job is nothing but fun and games. So he knew
Yeah, there's
everyone he
some
knew.
dangers.
That's what he was talking about. And I was saying how, yeah, when you have kids, especially doing like, you're a fucking legendary podcaster. I was like, it's
Yeah.
all fun and games.
When you become a broadcasting legend the way you have, it's all fun and games. It's fun time. It's time to dick off with my friends.
It's fun and games. And it's like, I was like, dude, you have to go. Because he was talking about his daughter who's like 28. And he was like, yeah, man.
28.
Or I guess 28, but she was like the age where women start to kind of want a family, his words, but they're still getting hammered all the time.
Yeah.
Now he's like, that's a tough time. He's like, you keep the party going, you do have a family. I'm like, got to pick one or the other, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, or you have a family and keep the party
Or
going.
you keep the party going and then you end up with some party animals.
Yeah,
Then you give birth to
exactly.
some true party animals.
That's life at the party.
That's exactly. You
Yeah,
they end up on K&A
I was
pretty
telling,
quick.
oh, dude, for
Those
sure,
are party animals.
big time.
Holy shit.
Animal. It's an animal for the
Yeah.
Muppets, dude. Yeah,
You've been
dude.
watching the Muppets?
Yeah, Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
Watching Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies sucks.
Fucking what?
Muppets rules, dude. Muppet
Dude,
Babies.
Muppet Babies.
I remember being a kid and being like, dude, get rid of this childish shit. I need the real shit. I need the Muppets, dude.
Not Muppet
I'm not a
Babies.
fucking baby. Why are we watching baby
Muppet Babies
shit?
fucking rules.
It'd be funny to be a cynical kid.
Miss Nanny,
To be like, what the fuck is this?
dude.
Turn this off.
You say that, dude.
Put on
Fozzie's
Paw Patrol.
Fozzie's funny joke show. It's every time I watch him try to do his funny joke show, and everyone fucking interrupts him. I'm like, dude, I know, dude.
Oh, I get it.
I know, dude. He works so hard on his funny joke show.
I tried to do a funny joke show podcast the other day with a bunch of comedians on Bert's bus.
Really?
That was a funny joke show.
What happened?
Couldn't get a goddamn word in, dude.
Oh, really?
Everybody's a funny guy.
You gotta step off to yourself, and Miss Nanny
I
will come and
left.
be like, "What's the
I
matter?"
left.
You're like,
I
Miss
left.
Nanny, I worked really hard on a funny joke show.
I did. I left the mic. I
Did you
stood
really?
up.
You're like,
I
I'm
started
done.
chirping off mic. I said, you guys stink. This podcast sucks.
They jumped all down your ass.
They were in my fucking ass. No, I was being a grump, dude.
Really?
It was the last show of the tour, so it was 2 nights ago.
Mm.
And it got canceled due to a thunderstorm in Mississippi.
What?
Yeah. And it looked like it was going to be the best one. It looked really cool. It's like this amphitheater
Damn, that sucks.
in Mississippi.
No rain. I guess you can't have a rain delay.
Yeah. Oh, we tried to do a rain delay, which really sucks because people just waited in their cars for like 2 hours.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Was it full refund? Partial.
I don't know. I don't want to speak on that.
True.
That ain't my money.
That ain't my. You shouldn't be talking about. I
I
shouldn't be thinking. I
try
shouldn't be
not
thinking
to
about
speak on
doing
other
that.
people's business, man.
True.
You ain't sold out a show unless you sold out of me. It's a see it. All right.
Yeah, especially a drive-in. Like, is that a drive-in setup or is it like outdoor theater?
It's just an amphitheater. Yeah, it was an outdoor, like a concert.
Jesus Christ.
It was fucking nuts, dude. Doing baseball fields and shit.
It's insane.
And then we would go hit balls afterwards on the field.
That's sick as fuck.
Dude, first
I
swing
saw
I
you
took.
smoke one,
I
dude.
smoked. By the end of the tour, I got my swing back. But
You're a slugger?
good God, the first swing I took was insane.
Really?
When's the last time you've tried to hit a baseball?
I don't think
20
I've ever been
years?
successful. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck.
It's really
What-
embarrassing.
were they throwing you a meatball down the middle or were they
Yeah,
fucking...
but still, the first swing I took was on a tee in a batting cage.
Yeah,
Missed,
that's-
hurt my back. I was like,
dude.
you don't know how to swing.
I fucking hurt my ankle walking laundry up the
I
steps
mean-
the other day. Dude, I try to clinch it. I try to get my hawk. Did you ever use your hawk claw? Like to grab something with your foot?
Yeah.
I engage my
It's been a long time since I've attempted that. But actually, what am I talking about? I do it right there where you're sitting. I'll be gaming and be like, I need this.
Dude, I seized an ankle sock with my talons the
Oh,
other
you
day.
like that movement? Yeah. Hold on, let me show you this cut again, dude.
Let me see that cut. Oh my god,
The
dude!
crack of the bat, dude.
Sound like a car accident.
Somebody.
Jesus, dude.
That's a crack of the bat, dude. It's not a big deal.
That's a big fucking deal.
It's not a big deal. A lot of guys don't have a cut like that.
You hit it right on the meat of the bat,
It's
too.
Hambino time, dude.
Dude, I was walking laundry up my steps. I tried
Pick up a sock.
an ankle sock with my
Yes.
talons, securing my talons. Because I fell out of a basket. I'm like, I'm not putting the basket
Yes.
down. I'm going to secure this. So I try to walk up the steps with one eagle
Oh,
foot.
wow.
Dude, I took one step on my eagle foot.
Yeah, it
I
probably
fucking
hurt like fuck.
tweaked the fuck out. My ankle still hurts. I
Definitely.
tweaked my ankle.
Yeah, you can't walk like that.
I didn't know that.
You can't take any missteps anymore.
I should have. I didn't know that eagle feet are meant to fly. I tried to walk on an eagle. Dude, I tried to walk. I was like, dude, I am easily the best ever. I have an ankle sock in my foot. Wait till because I was going to go right downstairs.
undeniable.
I was going to go downstairs like Brittany. I just carried an ankle sock in my eagle talon. That's crazy.
Man,
Most
she
people
would
have
have
to pick
got
it up.
wet. sorry.
No, it was exactly what I was
Nothing
thinking.
like sexual, dude. Nothing
Exactly
sexually
what I was
charges
thinking.
women like
That
that.
was exactly what I was thinking.
She'd be like, babe, I just carried something with my foot. She'd be like,
Oh my
holy
God,
shit, I married him. I married the guy. How did I get so lucky?
I was on the steps and went, fuck, shut, motherfucker. She's like, what's the matter? I was like, nothing. And I was like, I don't want to talk about this right now. And if I
can't.
6 hours later, I was like, you know, how I hurt my ankle. I was like, I thought I could carry an ankle sock in my foot the whole way up to the third floor steps.
Did she respect the effort?
She just went, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
just
good for
went,
her.
Jesus. She was so horny at that point, dude. She was like, Jesus Christ. That's like hearing a dude was like under fire in the war.
You're basically,
Jesus Christ, dude.
yeah, it's like, how
So
did you go through
fucking
that?
hot.
How'd you go through that?
How'd you do that?
How do you sleep at night?
And I just kept it to myself. I kept my fucking low
Trauma.
level ankle pain to myself. Dude, there's a certain way if I move my ankle, I swear to God, it fucking hurts. I haven't. It's a certain step, but yeah, it's probably like an L4.
Yeah, L4,
My
L5.
L4, my L4 probably.
I was probably thinking L4s. Sounds
So you're
like
cracking fucking hardballs.
yeah, it was fucking nice. Although I got my hand, I got all blistered up.
You show those to Bay?
Oh, I haven't seen her. When she gets home, I'll say this. These are working hands, bitch. No, it's just a little blister I got from hitting home runs.
I mean,
Not
dude,
a big deal.
that would have been probably 400 feet. Judging
one?
the velocity on that ball, that could have went over the
No,
Green
that was
Monster.
just a line drive to second.
That
But
was
don't
Green
get me wrong,
Monster.
there were some cracks straight into the air.
The Green Monster. You think the Green Monster could have been
Could
made?
have scaled the green.
I think so.
No, I kind of hit towards the right.
Did you
Honestly. Yeah.
That's smart though.
Lefty.
You've trained your hit to go
Yeah.
away from the green.
Yeah, well,
wants
just in
to
case, I'm at Fenway.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
Just in case they call me up and they're like, "We need you at Fenway."
Did dudes still get called up from the minor leagues?
Yeah, that's how they all get.
Damn,
That's how
dude.
they all get to the league.
Really, the
Yeah,
minors?
Yeah. We went to one of the batting cages at one of the fields, and they were just throwing 70. The thing was at like 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yikes.
It's so fucking
That's
fast.
terrible,
You can't. They're like, that's 70.
dude.
I can't even imagine standing there for 100.
No, dude.
It's you can't even see it. You can't see. I don't know. Whatever. This isn't really exciting stuff.
That's exciting. We're talking the
Talking
America's
about a 70
pastime.
mile an hour batting cage,
No,
and
we're
it's scary.
It's
dude.
scary as fuck. You're talking
Yeah.
100-mile-per-hour balls, not being able to see them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see him.
That's America's favorite pastime, dude. We know
There's
what
a
we're doing.
reason
We're
it's the
keyed in.
pastime.
We're keyed in right
Yeah,
now.
there's a reason it's the pastime.
That's not true anymore, right?
America's pastime.
Pretty sure it's the cell phone.
It's the cell
Pretty
phone.
sure it's the internet now.
That's the
I
America's
think
pastime
baseball-
is the cell phone.
Yeah, I think the cell phone. I think baseball's done.
It's still white
Although
guys'
you
pastime.
might bring it back.
Baseball.
Yeah, cracking the bat like that
Me and Hispanics love baseball.
for sure.
Baseball.
Baseball.
I do like Hispanics, so that's good.
Yeah, they're great.
I love guys coming up from
On behalf of
fucking-
all Hispanics, I'm gonna say fuck BET, dude.
Yeah, sorry, Hispanics. You guys have been left in the dark for too long to BET.
Fuck BET.
Wow, we're really
dude.
hitting the fucking rut. What else is going on?
I got a ton of stuff to talk about, dude. A guy in Philadelphia just got his skull fractured by a group of teenagers. Jumped him. What would you do, dude?
If
4 13-year-olds come up to try to fuck you up.
First off, unlike these guys who are afraid to be racist, I'm on guard when I see those. I walk by like this. I'm prepared, dude.
You're fully locked in.
I literally, yeah,
You're-
keep my feet square and walk past them like that. What else could you do? Think I'm gonna get knocked out?
Dude, he got his skull fractured. They had to take. Didn't they take a piece of his skull out? It was around. Where the hell were you, dude? That was in your fucking neck of the woods. You and your buddy should get together.
You and your buddy should form a, I don't know,
I will.
mob.
That's
Be a,
neighborhood watch.
a cool group of
All right,
guys.
that's not funny.
That's
That's
not
not funny.
funny.
That's not funny. That's
That's
not funny. Sorry. You do need to form a vigilante squad with
Yeah, no,
other like-minded
absolutely.
individuals.
Absolutely. We're going to protect the streets. We're going to clean them up.
Well, first of all, I will say it's kind of on. This is victim blaming, but I'll be damned if a group of 13-year-olds could whoop my fucking ass. 4 13-year-olds, 16-year-olds.
If you're walking, dude,
Depends on how hard I've been training.
if you're walking down the street, you've been getting crushed with CNN, MSNBC. You're like, I'm not going to even worry about
That's
this.
what
I'm
happened
gonna
to
walk with my hands straight down and have a nice dirt.
Hey guys,
Look at this. I'm doing well right now. I'm not worried at all.
just got crushed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to hear another old white guy complaint?
What?
When did shoplifting become totally okay? When the fuck? Every time I go into dude, I'm mad. I went into Dwayne Reed today. Fucking pistachios are behind a locked case.
Oh, dude,
Everything's locked.
it's annoying.
You got to fucking hit a button and have some guy walk down and be like,
pistachios.
"Could I get a fungal cream?"
Yeah, the fungal cream. I could see
You
keeping
got to
that.
lock that up, dude.
Yeah, that's life saving technology. Pistachios is like, bro.
Whatever you're getting, you got
Let
to
them
fucking
go.
ring a buzzer and have somebody who doesn't want to be there slowly get to you. It takes like 10 minutes to get deodorant.
Yeah, well, the fucking Dems won't release information on
Dems
how much
won't.
shoplifting is going. They won't release information. I think someone complained about that. That was a breeze of Fox News that entered my ear. I walked in
Yeah.
my parents' house. It was like they were demanding the numbers from like CVS or one of these pharmacies that had been like super whatever politically on whatever like the left side of like we support blah blah blah, and they're like, give us your numbers on loss prevention. How much have you guys lost to shoplifting? And they're like, that's none of your fucking
Yeah.
business, bro. That's none of your.
They're
Fucking
like, don't
business.
worry about it.
We
It's
don't
like, well, why? What
don't
are we
even
doing?
care,
What are
dude.
we doing?
Yeah, that's a funny complaint, dude. You should take that to the streets into CVS. But do you guys even give a fuck anymore?
I don't understand what's happening.
I know what's happening. Everyone's fucking terrified of becoming perceived as racist.
Yeah, but isn't it even more racist to just lock everything?
Yeah. However,
Shouldn't you arrest people?
that's
that
what you
steal
do.
Things?
You go out on a commercial and you say, here at fucking Walgreens, we support blah, 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 blah. And then you
Yeah.
just fucking lock everything.
And then you say, yeah, you guys aren't getting our shit.
Yeah, you just fucking lock
Good
everything.
luck trying to steal our shit.
That's the game. Good luck, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Take
What a
our
time, dude. What a sad time. Also, isn't the
Yeah.
housing market and everything about to crash like coming up?
They say that all the time. It'll dip. What I've heard is the population dip's going to really dip the housing market, but not for like 40, 50 years.
Oh, well, I don't give a fuck
So the
about
baby
that.
boomers are going to drop off, and then there's going to be so many houses available for sale.
Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be
And
fun.
dude, let's say something too. If these were roving groups of young white kids, I'd feel just the same. I'd beat their fucking ass, dude.
Oh, sure. But
beat
I'll
their
tell
ass
you what,
harder.
there might be a little publicity about it.
What? If there was groups of white
Roving
kids.
gangs of white kids just socking elderly black people.
Oh, for
I
sure.
bet you that might make the news.
I think so.
Wouldn't it?
I tend to think so.
Wouldn't it make the news?
I tend to think so.
Why are we locking shit up at CVS? Fuck BT. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Oh my god. Yeah.
I've had it up to here. I'm fed up.
I'm fucking
I
completely.
just spent
fed.
2 weeks in the South. I'm back. I'm bringing my country sensibilities back to the city.
You're fighting for the soul of your country.
Yes.
You're fighting for the soul of your country, dude.
Come on, man. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, man.
You know what is funny?
What?
The South is so much, I've said it before, but the South is so much more, what's the word here? It's just less segregated.
Yeah.
Like the North is way more segregated. Like South seems everybody's,
Really?
yeah.
Chicago might be the most segregated city in the
Yeah.
world. So the
Chicago's
South
bad.
is less segregated.
Yeah. To me, I could be wrong, but that's what I've
Interesting.
noticed. Seems like everybody gets along a little more and is talking to each other a little more.
Yeah.
Up North, you don't say a word.
Interesting. Well,
weird.
down south, I've noticed the black dudes down south dress like we talked about this before. They wear like farmer clothes. A lot of the old black
Sometimes.
dudes down south wear.
Sometimes
farmer.
they just dress like a fucking Newport and and their car is covered in a Newport wrap. Sometimes with like 48-inch rims. Those are the best dudes on earth.
True.
Wearing literally dressed like a full SpongeBob fucking sweatsuit.
You were saying with all their racing sponsors.
Well, yeah. I don't know exactly what I was going for.
Dress like a Newport.
Did you ever see the Newports? They look sick, dude.
They do. They do.
White guys need to start doing that with Skull.
Why
Get a
would
Skull wrap on your fucking Crown Vic.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's time for us to take it back.
It's time for white dudes to take it up to the next level. We're on some bullshit, dude, for NFTs and nonsense.
We do need to stop worrying about NFTs.
Yeah,
and
we
we all
gotta
need
worry
to.
about
Somebody needs to start guarding Dwayne Reed's.
No, white dudes got to focus on their drip, and we got to come up with our own form of drip, dude. We might need it for us
We're
by
pretty
us.
dripped up, dude.
No, we
Look
need
at the whole squad right now.
True.
Everyone in here is rocking gym shorts.
I got my blue khakis
You
on.
got blue khakis. That's very nice.
Blue
Dude,
and
you look
gray.
like a nice.
This is a
yeah.
fucking crazy color coordination, dude.
Yeah. Everybody's wearing buck hunters and bass shit.
It's pretty fucked up
I'm
to
on
think
my
about.
baseball jersey drip still,
That's
dude.
pretty nasty.
It is the summer of baseball jerseys for me.
It's all baseball, dude. Nasty as hell. Dude, I read a story you're going to like a lot. It's about a psychic spy for he worked for what's the intelligence agency for the INSCOM. MS, get the fucking no, it's not it. You know any agents, any of the letter alphabet?
You don't know
agencies?
any of the alphabet letters.
INSCOM. What the fuck do you know
Sorry.
about INSCOM, Sean?
Nothing, but I'd like to learn.
Thank you.
So when did
I
you
was trying
start?
to think like, what the fuck does it stand for? What does it stand for? What does it stand for?
What's your problem?
No problem.
You've been a big shot. I haven't seen you very much.
I know. I miss you, man.
So you've been big shotting around, I see.
Absolutely not.
Sean's been flashing the plugs money, dude.
Really?
Flashing the plugs money, dude.
What's he been up to?
He's flashing the plugs money. That's all.
I'm laying
The
low.
plug leaves town to go re-up, dude. You go with the plug money. You got like 4 G's on. You got flash the plugs money. Like, yeah. Plug comes back. Where the fuck's my money?
Where's
at?
my
You're
money,
like,
dude?
Man, come on, man.
I delivered when I
You've
got
been
here.
fucking
You've
around.
been flashing the plugs money, bro.
How's it been? How's stand up been going? You've been killing it.
It's been okay.
Yeah, you've been killing it. Don't be fucking humble.
Not really, honestly.
All right, tell me about INSCOM.
So the dude's name is, I think it's Joseph McMonigal. Joseph McMonigal. Yeah, Joseph McMonigal. He had the worst fucking life. This childhood, he grew up in the projects of Miami. Trick Daddy, Mama Dade.
Oh, nice.
Vanilla Ice. He grew up in the projects of Miami in like the 50s, dude.
Ooh.
And it fucking stunk, dude. He was just had a sad life. His dad was an absolute alcoholic. His mom was like a smart lady who just fucked up and married this dude and then just gave up and started drinking. And pretty sick. But he was so tortured as a young child that he would hallucinate a young rabbit coming into his bed to comfort him at night. So he would like lay his sister, like they would talk, like she heard voices and he was like, nah, all I have is like sometimes a little bunny creeps into my bed and just like comforts me. Because his neighborhood was so fucked up. He had like gang members. He was just like, it was like
Sometimes I
gangs.
bring a bunny into the bed
It was gangs in New York.
when I'm fumbling for my toys.
He grew up in like full gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Like a dude, I think like grabbed one of his sister's ass, so he like went and smacked him in the face with a baseball bat. The dude was fucking nuts. Oh, I think the thing that stopped him was a storm door, but like it was really funny. But long story short, traumatic childhood, terrible childhood. He's like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Gets on a fucking bus because he's like I physically can't get out of Florida because it was like the 60s. He's like, I can't. If I try to leave, I'll just get too hungry because it's going to take me 2 days to get out if I try to hitchhike.
Yeah.
So he joins the military, gets in a bus, gets out of there, and then he's a pretty smart dude. So he goes through boot camp. His tests are really high. So eventually, intelligence, the INSCOM is like, dude, we need this guy. He's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
So INSCOM, they draft him, but he starts doing Morse code, where he's doing like Morse code cracking. But you have to sit there and be able to, you have to memorize Morse code in like all in different languages. And he was like, it's too fucking hard. So he was ready to give up. So he just goes out one night and gets hammered. And he's a young man at this point. He's like, I'm going to show up hammered.
Oh, I know who comes.
They're going to know. They're going
Yeah.
to discover him. They're like, I'm going to get discovered. They'll send me to Vietnam. Fuck this. I don't care. He gets hammered, and all of a sudden, dude, it's limitless. It's fully limitless. He's like, he just relaxed, and he was like, oh shit, this is kind of easy. So he figured out the secret. So he
You know
just
what's interesting about that?
what?
Getting drunk, and I could speak Spanish when I would get drunk. When I was
Really?
in Spain. Because there's no hesitation. You're not like thinking or worried about like, do I sound dumb? This is complicated.
That's what happened. He was,
Yeah, you get a little hammered. You're like, oh, I fucking know. Beep, 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 beep,
yeah,
beep, beep,
dude, that's what happened.
Suck my dick. Beep, beep.
Dude, he said there was like translating like 15 words per minute. He got up to like 60. He got
Good for
hammered.
him though, also to just be like, this test is too hard. Fuck it. Send me to Vietnam.
Yeah. And he literally figured out how to do that. So he's like, I was hammered and I like relaxed and I was like, oh, actually, if I stop like putting up such a fight, I can let the word, I'll just translate and not worry about if it's right or not. And he's like, dude, I got up to like, I was flying.
Wow.
So he became top of his class, got hammered, cracked the
Yes.
code, top of his class, became like an intelligence officer. Long story, there's a ton of that goes into it, but he eventually got tapped by people who were looking into remote viewing and like psychic spying. And he was like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm all in.
Yeah.
So he was like top, it's called like a chief warrant officer. So I don't know what it is. He was like an officer, decorated guy. He had served in Vietnam, all that stuff. So he was like doing computer systems. They had like spent a ton of money educating this guy on how to like install like high level, high tech security systems. And these guys were like, do you want to learn how to be psychic? And he was like, yes. So he was, as a high officer,
You just read my mind.
who
Yeah.
needed to be somewhere, like they had like a very like essential role. He had to
Yeah.
go to his officer and be like, yo, I'm on a top secret mission you can't know about. And the guy knew it was like psychic shit. And he's like, bro, don't fucking, please
Yeah.
don't fucking do it. And he's like, it's for the good of this country.
Yeah.
Like if the Russians are remote viewing, we're fucked. I need to do it. And they're like, dude, you're really fucking me by doing this. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing what my country needs me to do. So he goes, becomes a remote viewer. And long story short, he's apparently he said he was really good at it, but he became fat as hell, dude. He got fat as hell. He did this, and I'm leaving out so much shit.
No, that's great.
But there was like the one part before that he got divorced. He brought his wife to Germany. He brought like a 19-year-old wife to Germany, and she didn't speak the language, so she couldn't talk to anyone for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So he just had his wife sit in a house like, and then she went back to Miami
She went
Dade.
back and sucked and fucked.
She cheated on him back in Miami,
Of course she did.
but he was so fucking devastated that he,
Hoes and tricks, dude.
dude, on a military base, what he did, he was so he turned back to the bottle, started getting drunk all the time,
Yeah.
and then he started partying with girls. So he would go out to all the military women
So
and
this
they'd
guy
go,
got fat as hell, drunk, and started partying with girls.
he would go, I'm having a banger, dude. At my house, all the other dudes are going to be there. He'd invite 9 chicks and no dudes came, and it was just him and 9 chicks.
That's
he would
fucking
tell
crazy.
He would tell them, like, I'm not trying to fuck you guys. I'm deeply depressed. Can we just get drunk and play board games at my house?
Whoa.
And he would just party. But then he got
That's
the
nice.
Dude, he's this guy fucking rules.
I would love to get drunk and play board games with girls.
But the ladies, dude, and like, guys, I promise I'm not
It's
trying
like,
to
I'm
fuck
not trying
you.
to fuck you guys. My dick
So
doesn't even
depressing.
work. I'm
It's
sad,
just,
dude.
Who cares, dude? Let's just play. They would blast
Please, and then
music.
just dominate them in Scrabble. Like, that's not even a word, you stupid bitch. Get out.
He would blast music, party, and then he was like, he's like, yeah, dude, like I was waking up with strangers all around me. He was full Van Wilder mode. This guy's autobiography is so funny because he falls into all the trappings of like the way he like it's very mythical the way he projects
His
himself.
journey.
So I had to go dark. The military, I was a non-person. I was a non-entity. The military, I went fully dark ops, dude. It's so
Yeah.
funny. But he's, that goes on. He's on a
He
second
liked it
marriage.
crowded inside.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he liked it crowded.
Very, dude.
There's so many things. He would just get drunk,
Too
invite the
many
things
things,
over,
dude.
make sure it was crowded, and then break out the parch.
9
Break
things.
out the parch easy.
Dude. So then, like, years flash by. He's in his second marriage. He's a remote viewer, but he's stressed as fucking hell because he was playing racquetball to stay healthy.
Nice.
Dude, he was playing racquetball. He was playing racquetball to stay healthy as a psychic for the dude. They're constantly trying to shut this operation down,
Yeah.
but he's like they wouldn't let him do it. So he's playing racquetball to stay fit because the job's stressful as hell. Because all the alphabet agencies are asking for intelligence. So him and his boys are playing combat racquetball, where it's like as soon as the person hits the ball, it's 3 people, becomes 2-on-1. So like he hits the ball and the other 2 are trying to score on you, and then it just keeps going back and forth. But then you were allowed to check people into the boards. These were like
Ooh.
35-year-old dudes playing
Yeah.
racquetball, checking each other, basically playing. What's the game in like 21 in basketball? Where
Yeah.
like roughhouse, playing racquetball. But he was like, dude, I had a blazing backhand. He said a direct quote from the book. He's like, my backhand was a metallic blur of blue steel, of just fucking, just
This guy sucks.
so fast. No, dude, McGonagall fucking rules. So the reason he got fat, he was playing combat racquetball, and he went to hit a backhand. He hit a dude right in the eye. The guy's eye bled. He goes, I thought I killed him. Turns out he was just fine. But he's like, my wrist had rotated 2 degrees, he would have had like surgery on his face.
Oh,
My
yeah.
backhand was
His
so
backhand
fast.
was too fast.
Turned out it was just a bad cut. But he's like, dude, I'm pretty sure.
Still.
I thought he died.
Bad cut's pretty good, though, still.
Bad cut. So he goes, you know what? No more exercise for me. Gets fat as fuck. To the point where he needs like a cane to walk around and be like physically helped out of his car.
Well, if you're going to be a psychic, it's nice to be like physically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude. So the military, because they've been his original MOS, you know what MOS is.
Yeah, of
Original
course.
MOS is trying to get this guy kicked out of the military. It's like, fuck it. He's a medical leave. We're kicking him out because he's unable to do his duties as a soldier. He's too fat.
Yeah.
So his doctor goes, dude, you're fucking out. And meaning like his pension was fucked, according to him. He was saying like they put you on medical discharge, and then if they cure your thing you had, then you get less money. If like
Oh, you can't cure fat, dude.
Dude,
that guy
well,
just hangs in
they're
there.
talking about his pain, so they're going to just
Okay.
pump because he was fat and then he had slip disc from obviously a helicopter crash in Nam, dude. Whatever. He can't even talk about that. He leaves that out, but just lets you
Yeah.
know helicopter crash and fucked up his discs.
Fucking Halo went down.
It went down. He doesn't even want to talk. That's a whole other book, but. Dude, so he's fat as fuck. The doctors, the military is like, they have him just where they want him. They're like, this guy's fucked. We're discharging him. We're not paying him. Fuck this guy for abandoning his MOS after we trained him in computers. Like hundreds, probably $200,000
Yeah.
training. So he goes, bro, he goes in the code. He goes, you guys got to give me a fucking fair shake. If I can pass the military physical examination, it's like, you guys got to fuck off and drop all this bullshit. So they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. You
Yeah,
walk with a
go for
cane.
it.
Dude, he took a day of absence, went to a private pain management doctor and just got perked up, dude, as perked as possible, and then used the meditative techniques from the SRI Institute and like, Operation Sunstreak, just classified. Well, I think that's actually unclassified now. He took his meditative techniques from the remote viewing shit
Yeah.
and just fucking ran 2 miles, did obstacle courses, and did push-ups. And he fucking passed. He passed, dude, for all the bros.
That's incredible.
He passed, and he said he
He
fully
must
just...
have been so tired.
Dude, so he collapsed. He passed the 2 miles. He collapsed onto the ground, and his back is just scorching agony. His leg kept acting like it was running. So one of his friends came and sat on his leg to keep it from moving. He was fully fucked up, dude.
This is wild.
He had to take 4 days off. He had to go get treated and get like his body. He was fucked up. He said his eyes were rolling in the back of his
all
head.
that keep a pension.
Dude, he fucking ran the second mile and just collapsed, fat as fuck, all perked up, and he had dog legs. Still, his one leg was still moving like a dead bug. And his friend held his leg down, and then he was able to like continue on his business.
Nice.
Dude, it's so nice. And then he divorced. And then he shortly after divorced his second wife, dude.
What?
And his son was like, "Yo, Dad, can I live with you?" And he's like, "Things are too treacherous right now, dude. No." So he also had a son that was kind of in the wind. He popped up on his son, saw that his stepfather and him had a loving relationship, and he was like, "I don't want to complicate things. Let me get back to remote viewing." And it was just like, "Damn, these Russian submarines are fucking huge, dude. You guys know about these things?" Dude, you were saying he claims to have seen I don't know what they're called, but there are Russian submarines that are like a football field long.
Yeah.
With like nuclear warheads. He was like, "Dude, I saw these big tubes of metal and I get there. I was like, damn, this is some sort of like marine, like Russian Navy thing."
Sure.
And they were like, "Shut up." And he would give reports and they'd be like, "Shut up, dude. Fucking
Yeah, obviously, shut up.
Get the
Some
fuck
fucking
outta
dumb
here.
fat guy with a cane walks in and is like, I can see the Russian submarines. Be like, why? How is this guy here?
Dude, it was a whole branch of the military. There was a whole
No,
branch.
I know. They tried.
Oh yeah, they went for it. And then they said in 1995 the CIA dug up all the reports.
Yeah.
And they're still, I guess they
Like
were
the men who stare at goats type shit.
Yeah, that was all from, oh God, what's the name? There was a general who took it too far. So this guy claims remote viewing's legit, but
It's
then
not.
they got too far
But
out.
it's not, though.
This guy claims to have done live demonstrations for, I forget how many people, where he helped garner information to find missing children. And he said he found, like, it was in Japan. He said he found 50
Holy
of the
shit, that must have blown their minds.
Bro. Whoa. Crazy. But he says, he goes, at best, he is 60 to 70%. He can get good information on stuff. But the military was saying it's more of like using those things to help people problem solve in an out of the box way. So they were like, can we just conjure up stuff about like, what's this? Where's this? But they said they had files where it'd be like, they'd put a manila envelope with a picture of a building the guy's never seen, and that was blind to the person doing the thing.
Yeah.
And they'd have to sit and sketch things, and afterwards they both open it and be like, what the fuck? But, obviously, you could be like, squares. I see a square. And
Yeah.
It's like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was, but the military, it was so funny because people would be like, dude, his
Just hold
officers,
Literally.
his officers would be like, dude, please, we beg you to come back and run our computers for us and stop fucking being a psychic. And he'd be
Yeah.
like, my country needs me, brother. They're like, dude,
I would keep the psychic job. I'd be like, this shit's sick, dude. All I have to do is lie to people
it
constantly.
was kind of goat, dude. It was kind of goat, dude. He would sit there all day, but he said they got slammed. He said they were getting crushed with reports. Like they were like, the FBI wanted actually, like
Yeah.
everyone was like, what's up? We need this. We need this. He claims to have things saying that he gave credible information to like the FBI, CIA, and all that
Try
stuff.
one. They're good. It's good nicotine.
So he claims a lot of the reports got burnt and shredded.
Yeah.
He put in a retirement as a psychic. He put in his retirement his 2 weeks in, and his general shredded it. So he went to check. He's like, yo, what's up with my retirement notice? And they're like, oh yeah, they said that you said you didn't want to retire anymore. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, the guy's like, I shredded it. He's like, I did not tell you to shred it. He's like, oh, the general said we could change your mind.
Whoa.
So he claims that I think it was General Stubblebeim. That was
That motherfucker.
That was the head general being like, hold on. That was a guy who was doing the bending spoon parties and took it to like the really weird paranormal
Okay.
stuff. But he was saying you close your eyes and you learn how to remote view. And he was like, who's the name of there was a top guy at the Stanford Research Institute, Ego Swami or something. That was a guy who claimed he could train anyone without psychic capability to learn how to remote view by double blind procedures.
Mm.
Pretty tight. But I haven't finished the book yet.
Yeah.
So there was that guy talking about being so fat and getting perked up, and
That's
sorry, that
That's
made me
really
that
fun.
pumped me up so hard.
it should pump you up. That's
That's
as fun as it gets. Lying to women, saying there's a party, and just having them play board games with you.
Yeah, because they're sad.
It really is a fucking cool move.
It's tight.
This guy was a genius, obviously.
He was.
You have to be a fucking complete psycho to do that. You have to be a fucking psycho.
He was just blasting probably like Def Leppard.
But it worked.
For
right?
sure.
Would like all it takes is 3 to stay. Now
Oh,
you got
yeah.
a board game going.
Party, dude.
Now you got all sides of this board.
Party, dude. These are military. These are lonely ladies too, dude.
Oh, military wives?
These are military women, like enlisted military women.
Oh, so just lesbians. They're pumped on boards games.
For sure.
Shoots and ladders. Let's go.
Playing life.
I got one last night that was funny.
What'd you get?
I just bought a dumb book.
What'd
I
you get?
finished my Lafayette book. I didn't know what it was. I
started reading that. That
I
was
forgot
pretty-
who
that's
Douglas
good.
Murray was.
The gay guy.
No, Douglas Murray, the guy who's like Jews are the smartest. He did like the IQ race thing.
Oh,
I forgot about it. I used a credit on my amateur.
is Douglas Murray the gay guy?
Wasn't Douglas Murray the guy who?
No, it's, Douglas
look
Murray's
that
the
up.
gay guy the gay conservative dude who's like,
Oh well, then.
actually.
Oh,
But
well,
no,
then, yes,
there's
that's
another
who I'm
guy.
thinking of.
Who's the guy who does the
Maybe
racial IQ?
Charles.
Charles Murray.
Yeah, I got
That's it.
Douglas Murray's book, so I got the wrong guy. But this book's called The War on the West.
You thought you were gonna learn about some
I
IQ.
thought I was learning about the Wild West. I was like half asleep last night. Finished Lafayette. I just bought it. It starts out. It's like, why the fuck's everyone mad about the West, dude? No one cares about China. That's kind of racist. Like it's literally just that.
Douglas
so
Murray.
I went to sleep, listened to Douglas Murray. Woke up, went to Dwayne Reed. I was like, they gotta stop stealing pistachios. Now I'm finding out about a gang of kids knocking out an old white guy.
I think he was
Sending
old.
him to
How
hell.
old was he?
He was like 30. He had a little baby and wife.
He had a
He
baby
should
and
be
wife.
in
He had a
He
baby
should
and
be
wife. He was
protected.
walking to a concert. He was walking from Old Fairmount to Union
Well,
Transfer.
That's what happens. You go. You think
I
it's
don't know.
party time. You think it's time to listen to music and have fun outside. Next thing you know, you got your brain knocked off. Is that guy dead?
No, he's in very critical condition
He lives.
currently.
He lives.
He has they said that he's gonna have like lifelong like brain problems and stuff.
Fuck,
now.
that sucks, dude.
Whoa, that's the worst thing ever.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, think how fucking angry you'd be if you
Dude.
found out, like, just your old man. If Phil was just walking down the street and got fucking knockout gamed, it'd be so sad. It's so sad to watch old people fall when they get knockout gamed.
Yeah, but that would be that's terrible.
It's
But
the worst thing in the world.
he could have kept his.
That's not the worst,
All he
but-
had to do was they came up and be like, "You good?" If he hit him with a "You good," they would be like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
you good?" You got to hit that from like 5 feet away. You good?
Just for the listener, don't try that at home.
You good?
Don't give that a shot.
Or not right now.
Say, hold on, not right now. I'm busy.
Not right now, dudes. Yo, you good?
I'm busy.
So you got to do. You got to fucking. Yo, dude. You guys fucking good? You guys want a
So
piece
you're
of me?
saying if you're all right, let's say you're the
You're a
average
mad dog, dude.
You're the average listener of this podcast. You're
Yeah.
a 30-something lonely white guy.
Yes.
You're walking down the street. You see a gang of teens.
Whatever
I
color.
don't mean to
doesn't
say
matter.
gang, but a
Whatever.
group of
No, whatever
teens.
color doesn't matter. Could be white kids. Could be white kids. Could be in Kensington
A
Avenue,
group
dude.
of white teens.
Could be on K and
And
A.
they're chirping.
Chirping
And
at
you're
you.
walking up, they're laughing, they're pushing each other. One of them goes, taps his, but you see him tap his buddy and he goes, hey, watch this.
Yep.
That's when you're saying you need to go, are we good here?
Yeah.
You need to roll the dice and say, you need to get ahead of the knockout game.
You gotta go mad dog. Full mad dog.
Yeah, you go, are we good?
Dude, I've simulated. I'm like, dude, if a group of teenagers, 4 13-year-olds attacked me, I know. I'm not bragging, dude. I'm not bragging. I know I would not be in the ICU. I'm not bragging. 13-year-olds,
That's a
dude.
strong statement, dude.
13-year-olds.
You're saying they throw the first sucker punch?
There would be no sucker punch, bro. I got spider eyes, dude.
All right.
I'm
I'll give you
360.
that.
I'm
I'll give you
360
that.
degrees. That's what I'm saying. That's the first
I've
mistake.
tried to sneak up on you. You're pretty good.
I got spider eyes, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the first mistake, man. The sucker punch is the first mistake.
Now they're in your web.
Exactly. That's what
Now
I'm
you're
saying. That's
fucking.
what I'm
I've been
saying.
waiting for you, little flies.
I mean, dude, you could. I get anyone could get snuck on, but dude, it's like you can't allow yourself to get snuck up like
God,
that. I mean, everyone is headphoned to the gills right now. Everyone's in a music
I'd
video
get
right now.
fucking laid out, dude.
You think so?
Yeah,
Nah, they're not gonna get you.
yeah.
Tell me, they're not gonna. You're not on the chopping block, dude.
That'd be sick to survive it though. Just take one and be like, "Why would you hit me?" Just attack them. Have the teens scatter and just.
I saw a group of teens yesterday. I was cutting through. I forget where I was, but there was a group. Literally, there was a group of 4 teens. And there was an old guy came out like visibly fucked up, dude. And one of them just launched a basketball at the back of his head. Just went bop. It was like they were little kids. They were probably
Yeah.
like 10 years, 11 years
That's
old.
fun though.
The guy just stops and goes, turns around. They just all left. They ran away, and then he just started talking to a guy like nothing ever happened. Just got bopped in the back of the head.
That's pretty funny.
It was pretty funny. I
That's
was like-
really funny.
That's-
See, that's fun.
Also, though, you have to admit, like, so if you grew up in the hood and you like lived on a college campus and you just saw like you know, like the level of like, I don't want to be a dick to the guy who got hit in the head. Maybe he wasn't a gigantic white pussy, but there are gigantic white pussies that look like they've been
Oh,
like,
was this around Temple's campus?
yeah, I think so, right?
It was a ways.
Like, again.
Down the way.
I'm not putting smut on that man. I feel bad. I think he's a product of his environment. That man who got punched in the head, maybe of a white pussy environment. But there are a lot of dudes who look like they've been like kept in libraries for like
Yeah.
30 years, and they just come out all gangly, and it's like, bro, you can't be on the mean streets, dude.
Yeah. Don't go to Temple.
Shit's not fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah.
So if you grew up in the hood, you see like a impossibly pussied out white dude, and you're a 11, 12-year-old black kid. In this instance, obviously, it could have been white teens, obviously.
I got a feeling that.
Dude, would you not? You're putting yourself in this, like, the whole life experience, and you just see this dude, like, you might crack him in the head. I might if I was a 11-year-old
You
black
know how
dude.
you sound right now?
How?
Like a fucking dem, dude.
I'm not a dem. I'm not a dem.
Hey, Matt.
I'm not a dem.
Let me stop you
'Cause
right now.
this is what I'm saying.
No, hold on. I'm trying to stop you before you keep crawling down this dem hole.
I'll tell you, I'm not a dem hole.
Maybe we should lock everything up in there. You know, maybe it's not our fault.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Dude.
I'm not being
I'm
a dem.
back.
I'm not being a dem.
I'm back.
I'm not being a dem. You know why? Because I'm talking from a big, which Dems like to talk macro perspective,
Yo.
but I'm going to take it to the other side of the aisle where it's like that dude needs to be fully aware, and if a group of teenagers swing on you, it's death before dishonor.
True.
And then you turn around. So I'm just saying, I get where that kid's coming from. I'm using I might have trained at SRI. I can get into that dude's headspace and be like, dude, I understand where you're coming from, young brother, but if you swing on me and attack me, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to eviscerate a 12-year-old.
Look, we need to start sending some plainclothes white MMA dudes. Just have them patrol. Just say, hey, walk down the street.
True.
We need to start setting landmines for these knockout games. Just one day. Just get a couple. All it's going to take is two or
True.
three instances
Yeah.
where the knockout game goes terribly wrong.
Yeah, you never hear about it going terribly wrong.
No, it's impossible to go wrong. You're sucker punching someone on a sidewalk.
Yeah, but dude, a 12-year-old
I watched a dude
man.
beat the fuck out of 3 white ladies the other day.
Really?
Out of nowhere, just
on
walking
the
down the
video.
street.
I thought you
Yeah.
said in real life. I was about to stand up and say,
Oh.
what the fuck?
I applauded, dude. I hate them. What are you guys watching? Oh, there's footage of it?
Yeah, there's footage of the guy.
To the kids, but it's just this guy just like walking down the street, walking to the.
Let me see the man.
He got
Yeah, he got bonked
Let me see the
bad.
man. Again, I don't want to
Bloodied
speak
up.
ill on this man. I'm not, I feel bad.
He's like a geese.
Damn, this guy got fucked up. This
Let me
guy's
see.
like 45 years old.
Let me see.
Yeah, he's kind of a geese.
Damn. Guy got destroyed, man.
They took his car too. They took his keys and then they went around and they found his car and they took it.
Jesus.
Oh my God, there he was. Bopping around. Why'd they blur him out? I guess I'd blur me out
You know what's
too.
nice? They do. They,
Imagine me having to eat my words on this. I get put into a coma by a bunch of 12-year-olds. Like, I'd fuck them up. That sucks. Why is everything blurred? I can't.
That's crap.
That's bullshit, dude.
You know what's funny? It feels racist to even talk about it.
What?
To be like, that's bad.
It's terrible.
It feels. It's like maybe I shouldn't say this.
I'm telling you.
Maybe we should shut up about the fact that people are just getting fucked up.
The car was what a pointless car steal too. That was an absolute joyride. I mean, pretty fun. I
The
drove
car
my,
part would be fun.
I drove my uncle's car, dude. I drove my uncle's car when I was 14. It was sick.
Yeah.
Did you ever drive before you had your
Yes.
license? Dude, that
We
was
should drive
crazy.
my buddy's
dude.
Schittler van.
Did you really?
My buddy's mom's cleaning van.
Did you really?
Yeah, we drive it around. One day we drove it over a hit. We would just take it off road. Just drove through a field and hit a bump and literally parts fell out of the undercarriage.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, dude, it would be fun, dude. You and all your bros.
Yeah.
You see a dude, you're like, dude, I'm gonna crack this dude.
How about we pants?
Yeah, but dude,
A
you could,
pants. You know, the guy's
True.
got a wife and kid. You're gonna murder him for
I
the
don't have to
heck
murder
of
him.
it?
The kid's got to fucking know. The kid's got to swing. The kid's
That
got
guy's got blue steel.
The kid's got blue flash, dude. He's probably never played again. He probably is fat now. The kid's probably fat as hell. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't know I could do all that.
Yeah,
I was just playing combat fucking knockout game with my buddies.
it's good they have surveillance everywhere though in these cities.
Yeah.
Just surveillance cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So what? So we can monitor the
America-
fucking ass whoopings, or are we gonna
Well, America has more.
shoot? Like, come on, guys, we gotta stop the violence and vote.
Yeah.
Stop the violence and vote.
Well, that always dude. Don't get me started on my thing. But you want to talk about old white guy takes? First of all, we have more surveillance.
There's a lot of old white guy takes
We
I'm
got-
bringing today.
We got more surveillance in China, bro. In America, but it's just through
Through
private
phones?
entities. Ring phones, all that. No, ring doorbells, all that shit.
Yeah.
We have more cameras, I should say. They say in China.
Hmm.
But the the level and depth of the surveillance, who knows? But yeah, dude, when I hear on the radio, when there was the South Street shooting, and then it goes, "Come on, man, we got to do better. We got to do better." And then it's like same thing. Then it's just bam, here comes the next song, and it's just literally about shooting dudes.
Yeah.
it's just like okay.
Yeah.
It's an old, I know I'm grumpy. I'm an old grumpus, but it's like, dude, clearly, that's crazy, and
Stop
it's
the
just
violence.
instantly held at the highest esteem of like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, that shit rules. And it's like, who the song about the murderer,
Yeah.
the vicious murderer?
Yeah.
It's like maybe that's I don't know.
Maybe you should cut it out.
Maybe we should be murdering, or at least being if you're not engaging in murder actively, which most people don't, obviously,
Obvious.
being like, yo, but that rules. It's like, oh, okay,
Although I am one of those people.
that rules.
Every time I listen to one of those songs, I'm like,
I've turned a
that
leaf.
rules.
I've turned a leaf. I don't
Yeah.
like it, man. I don't like it. I was at a barbecue the other day. People were blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, not nice, guys.
So
Not
you don't
nice.
love the Second Amendment.
What?
You don't love 2A.
Yeah, you keep them tucked, dude. It's fucking Bob. I love 2A. I keep it tucked. Keep it tucked on.
Yeah. Speaking of old white guy takes,
Yeah.
anything big happened last week
What?
that maybe an old white guy would have some takes on?
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know, with the Supreme Court. I'm going to take a piss and let you handle this one.
I could talk about it.
I saw somebody quoted you and was like, "Are the good guys winning?"
I know.
It made me laugh. It made me laugh.
Yeah, I actually tweeted a joke about that I thought would be funny, but it turned into a big argument thing below, and I just deleted it. I was like, I don't like partisan art. I don't like quibbling. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I had a funny joke. I thought it was a funny joke. My direct quote was, oh, what did I say? I was like, I take solace in the fact that all of the babies who are neutralized through abortion won't have to live in a world where abortion is slightly less accessible.
What was the
Fun
joke?
That all the unborn dead babies that were aborted won't have to confront a world where like abortion is
Oh, I
slightly
see.
less
Yes,
accessible.
yes, yes.
I thought it was a fun play on words.
It is fun.
It was
But it
fun.
seems actually more like a real actual point.
Yeah, which pretty good, but
It seems like a pretty serious tweet.
it was. I thought it was a fun. I was like, that's a clever play. What I do on Twitter, I read.
I
read-
am smart as hell.
Dude, I go
Send.
this is what Twitter is for
no.
me. I go on Twitter and I go, why is everybody tweeting about the same thing? This is so stupid. And I just go and
Here's
slowly,
my opinion.
I'm like, "Pff, yeah, as if I'd ever weigh in on this stupid nonsense. And then my brain formulates something. And I'm like, that might be the smartest thing ever. And I
Yeah,
tweet
nobody's
it,
even said this
and
yet.
nobody likes it. And I go, God damn it, no, it's
Yeah.
not. I was like, this is going to really shake things up. And I send it, and I go, oh no, it's just another
Yeah.
stupid tweet that's going down past people's timelines.
Kavanaugh is fired up.
Cavs fired up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't even know. I thought I knew what Roe v. Wade is. I don't even know. So it means like
It's just a federal.
saying abortion's cool federally.
Federally,
And now
every
the
state
states get
has
to
to do
decide.
it.
So the states get to decide now
Now
on
states
weed
get to decide.
and abortion. Is weed still federally? It's time, dude.
I have no idea.
It's time. Look, I don't want to turn everything into a legalizing weed issue, but
Yeah.
I think if we can, if that's a decision the
If
states
we're
can
able to
make.
just go hog wild and do whatever we want right now,
Dude, if that's a decision that the states can make, I think Pennsylvania can decide whether or not I can be kind of stoned every now and again.
certainly.
Fair enough. That you'll hear that. You heard that first here, dude.
Guys, you're hearing all the best takes.
Well, yeah, dude.
That's why you listen.
I honestly, that was one of those things that was like, it's almost uncomfortable because you see the Dems winning and you're like, come on, give the Repubs one win. They get a big win. You go,
It feels weird when the Republicans win.
Yo.
I don't think I like it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's just gay. I don't like it.
with the whole issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a deeply personal issue. Well, dude, this is what makes me
Certainly
laugh
is.
every time everyone goes, because it's the whole thing now is like the state gets to decide rather than the federal government, and the federal government was like, no, they'd be like, we should let states decide, blah blah blah. So whatever. But it's funny that everyone always goes, well, you know who's going to pay for this more? The poor. This is going to affect the poor.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like, yeah, dumbass, as does everything, because
Yeah.
that's what being poor
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So
Being
does,
poor means
so
you're
does giving our
maximally-
money to Ukraine.
Yeah,
So does locking everything down for COVID.
dude,
You want to know who got really
Everything.
fucked by locking things down?
the poor.
The poor.
That's fundamentally what being poor is.
Yeah,
Stuff
you're getting
happens in the
fucked.
world, and if you have money, you're like, I'll hire this, I'll do this, I'll have my house designed. When you're
Yeah.
poor, you go, oh fuck.
You go, it's getting hoppy outside.
It's gonna not be. That's what being poor.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like top level rhetoric of like Andrew Yang came out like, well, this will affect the poor. It's like no fucking
Hey,
shit.
don't talk about my
I like
dog.
Yang. I like Yang.
I think I'm hanging out with him on Thursday.
He's the man. I'm telling you, I like him. But I
Isn't that
saw him. That was the thing he went to, and it's like, bro, no doy. Everyone else was
Yeah.
saying it too, and it's like, and I say that again. I engage in totally free speech with love to all my brothers and sisters of the entire planet.
Of course.
I'm not out here trying to do barbs on one side or the other. I see something, I go, I just wield the sword of truth as far as I
Yeah.
can see it. My blazing sword of discrimination,
Sure.
the good kind of discrimination. I blaze it. I can't help but slash, dude. I saw that so many times. You know who this is going to affect, right? Oh, you can say that easily because you have money. If you were poor, it's like, yeah, dude. It would. You're saying
course.
life would suck more if I was poor? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, doy.
Go ask a poor person, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, does it like affect you when things happen? Does it think it affects you because you're poor? They're going to say, huh? 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 I can't hear you over all this noise I'm hearing in my poor neighborhood.
Yeah.
This noisy as fucking
This
hell.
shit
What are you
stinks.
asking me about? I'm stressed as fuck, huh? Roe v. Wade? Yeah, man. Fucking yeah. Sure. Add that to the fucking pile.
Yeah. This neighborhood you guys aren't helping with at all because you think we'll be upset if you do. Yeah, it sucks.
Huh? What? You just...
You guys stopped solving crime here?
What are you saying? I want to fucking abort my children? Yeah, fucking yeah. I desperately want to do that, and I'm pissed off now because I'm poor. This is affecting me
Yeah.
more because the state gets to decide.
I will
It's like, what
say
a
though,
stupid fucking idea. Sorry. And Yang, I do like Yang.
obviously.
I like where Yang went. I talked before when Yang,
You introduced Yang.
I like Yang.
You were early on Yang.
I like the man.
the Yangatang, dude.
Yeah,
The fucking Yangatang.
he's the man, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people go again. They're like, dude, fuck Yang, dude. He's fucking.
He's at least. I don't know shit. I don't know anything about this stuff. I will say he seems to be the only one that's at least trying
He's
to be like, what's the issue? How can we talk about it?
he seems like the few people who is genuine. And we'll see. I've got fooled before, so I think a lot of these politicians are going to come out. I'm not putting smut on Yang's name, but there's a lot of younger people right now who want to see decentralization, which, by the way, is what's happening. But they want to see decentralization, and I think Yang points to a possibility of decentralization.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
found this
see.
out. I don't know. I think I've
We'll
said
see.
this before about
Don't
abortion.
fuck me, Yang. Don't fuck me.
What'd
you find out?
Mississippi's more liberal than fucking France when it comes to how
I
late.
heard that.
It's like, bro.
Really?
Although Texas is like 6 or 8 weeks, which is
That's a heartbeat. 6 or 8 weeks.
that's
is a
why
heartbeat.
that's the name of the act.
Heartbeat
It's a
and a tail,
heartbeat.
but it does have a tail.
Still has a tail.
Tail.
You can kill
Heartbeat,
things
tail.
with tails.
Okay, fair enough. I'll say
That's
again,
a good argument.
and this is where I come from.
If I was in Texas to say, "Does that thing still got a tail?" They'd say, yes, Senator.
I believe it does, sir.
Senator, yes, it does still have a tail. It's like, well, then you can kill it. Am I right, y'all? They'd say, mm-hmm.
How big is this tail?
How big are we talking?
That's true.
I do hate the fucking, we goof on the libs a lot.
Yeah,
Truthfully, it's because we're surrounded by libs constantly fucking
Very
being
true.
gay.
true.
The fucking Southern, or not just Southern, just the Republicans pretending to be Christian
Yeah.
and giving a fuck about abortion.
Oh, they got crushed. In
Those
the
dudes
night, yeah.
fucking suck.
That was
It
the
does
Bush.
need to be said. Those dudes are as gay as it gets.
They were the Bush era SJWs. Basically.
I watched there was a nice little debate. It wasn't great, but it was between I think Lindsey Graham and Bernie.
Yeah,
Bernie rules.
he got steamrolled by the fucking damn.
Lindsey Graham. Let me make sure I'm right on Lindsey Graham. Is he the one that looks like a boy? He looks like the guy from. Is he the one who looks like Morgan and Morgan? That fucking child-faced old dude.
yes.
God, I hate that fucking guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He stinks.
There's for sure.
Like, well, you tell me. You keep talking about that.
Oh,
Blah, blah,
dude.
blah.
He seems like he should have one of those like Colonel Sanders hats on all the
Yeah.
time, like the white paper
I'm
hats.
not racist at all. I swear to God.
I know.
I've never seen a more clearly like we should have slaves type face. That guy had him.
Dude,
That's
you can't tell me
the
he did it.
textbook had him, dude.
Big time, dude.
Southern fucking weird dork. I bet he's probably whatever. I keep trashing the South. My bad, y'all. I just spent a lot of time down there and I'm having fun.
Lindsey Graham's a Southern weird dork. It's not trashing the South. It's just saying he's probably
but I keep it including Southern as if that's an indicator.
slightly less,
But I
slightly
do-
less trustworthy. I hear a Southerner talking slick to me. I'm going, what the hell?
If I hear a Southerner
My
talking,
spider
eyes,
eyes-
your spider eyes, my antennas perk up and I go, this guy doesn't know shit. He's from fucking the South. Why don't you shut up, dumbass?
Does this guy hate the fucking Union, dude? The fuck?
This guy fucking.
This guy trying to bring back
Don't
every
make
time
me,
a Southerner talking, I'm like, is this guy trying to bring back slavery? What the fuck?
I say don't make me bring Sherman back down here. Dude.
Oh man, I don't want
You
that.
guys, oh God, Sherman's coming. We better get out. We better hightail it, boys.
But yeah, it's tough.
What's that? Lindsey Graham.
Oh,
kinda,
my
kinda
God,
looks like
dude.
Brian Kelly, dude. He kind of reminds me of Notre Dame's
He
old
looks like
coach.
Trump mixed with Ellen DeGeneres.
He really does. Yeah. Look, give me his Wikipedia. Where'd that cheese dick go to school? Where'd he grow up? The Citadel?
Central South Carolina.
Oh, that's a Citadel.
University of South Carolina. University of Central South Carolina Law.
Oh, wow. He's a Gamecock through and through.
He's Cox. Go Cox.
South Carolina does historically stink.
South Carolina rules, dude.
South Carolina is a state to go visit. Fucking rules.
rules.
Shout out Hilton Head.
I'm more UNC.
Shout out
I'm more
Charleston.
NC, baby.
North Carolina. I love the Carolinas.
I'm
dude.
more Tar Heel myself.
I go to
I'm
Carolina in
also
my
saying-
mind. I go to Carolina in my mind
Yeah.
a lot. Anytime my girlfriend starts fucking chirping, I say, "Gone to Carolina." I start going to the beach. I think, wow, it'd be nice to be sitting on the Outer Banks
Yeah,
with
she
my
got,
buddies.
girl's got you deaf in one ear.
Yep.
Tell you what, if the military wanted you to have a wife, they'd issue you one.
Damn, bro. Now you're now you're bringing me back to my West Point days. You keep talking to me like this.
Yeah, the abortion shit's weird, man, because it's like
Yeah, let's talk abortion.
well. Here's the thing, man. I'm it is a shame because it's like I don't want to make people feel bad who had. There's no bone in my body that wants to shame a person who has had an abortion. I get it. Maybe I had a girl approach me saying she needed an abortion, asked me for $600. I hope to God she was just getting $600 out of
Yeah.
me a long time ago. So I get the pressures
course.
associated with it. No judgment at all. I also understand that there's people who are like, there's a humanoid creature with a heartbeat at 6 weeks. Maybe we shouldn't kill it. I get that, dude.
Yeah.
No shame on either side, but it's like, dude, you have people approaching that as if it's life or death, and then you have people, but this is the sinister part of my mind is like how much of this is not even about life. It's about political people winning out against each other. And I just go,
That's all it is.
Jesus, man. It's like, that's like, that was, I'm getting the sick
I'm
feeling
not
now.
talking about the people protesting in the street or the people online, the Facebook dads saying, shut up, sluts.
Yes, exactly.
I'm talking about the actual politicians.
knocking pussy hats off of ladies'
Yeah.
heads.
Shut up. Yeah,
No,
it
dude, it
sucks.
makes me so sick to my stomach, man. I think about it. And I just go, because then it's like, and this again, this isn't the trash people. I start to think like, you get like women who are like, my career. And it's like, I get it.
Hold on. Here's what I will say.
it's
When
like-
it comes to the my career thing,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of that. There's also a lot of, let's say, poor people
Yes.
that are trying to work their way out of poverty.
For sure.
That are about to go to college or are working hard to get to college. They get pregnant in high school.
Yep.
They're not going to be able to get to college. They're going to have a kid by themselves and go back into the system
Yeah.
where they keep getting fucked.
Yeah.
So there is that. So
That's
you
a reality.
do need to really acknowledge that.
That's true. Again, if we're getting into people's reality. Yeah, dude. It's like poor single motherhood.
Yep.
You're telling me there's a button you can press and it's like, this is where I stay. It's like, you're telling me you have to do something that like, it's kind of like killing a puppy. Would you kill a puppy to get a poor single motherhood? I would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
It's got a tail.
It's a dark part of myself I don't like to talk about, but it's like, would you do that? Yeah, probably, dude. It's like calling that person a murderer, not the best, not the best take,
Yeah.
not the best thing, but being like, it's nothing. It's not nothing. It's human life. All right, fucking, I'm like this. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. How about? And that's the other thing too. It's like, obviously, it's like you have these good Christian women being like, we got to save these babies. It's like, why don't you guys go help poor single mothers, man?
And also, I got to say this.
and poor single mothers, fucking. Stop having so much goddamn sex.
When it comes to the...
fucking sew it up for a minute, dude. Although that is the ticket out of poor single motherhood.
what are you talking about? Shut up.
That is the. That
You're
is
married, trying to ruin it for the
No,
bros,
that's true.
dude.
That's the other thing too.
Jose Canseco just snitching because he finished. That's what you're doing,
Well,
dude.
no. But I just realized, dude. I'm. This is a thought exercise.
I'm about to whoop your ass. You keep trying to cock block the bros,
No,
dude.
no.
Single mothers keep fucking doing it. Fuck Roe v. Wade. We're gonna do it.
Although-
We're still gonna abort them.
Here's what
You
I'm
can
saying.
still
Here's what I'm
party,
saying.
dude.
As a poor single mother, that's the fucking. You're like this with the lit up tongs, and you're just looking for dongs. They're like cargo Colts, dude. You see some guys like, and I'm going to start an auto business, and you're like,
Land
I
it.
think this is going to work, and then
Yep.
they're just kind of like, I can't handle all this pressure.
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn it. That dude, there's dudes who will just be like, the way out of it, you go like this, you knock a lady up, and then you go, look, I'm going to take care of the kid. Our relationship's not working. And then that's the first line of distance. And then you go like, you really stress me about this whole thing. How about I just do weekends? And you say, hey, I'm going to support money when I can. You know,
Yeah.
that's a hell. That's a bad hell. A lot of people haven't experienced that.
I think here's how I feel about the whole thing.
What?
I think there's a lot of people going with it because me included. I can't sit around and be like, you better not get an abortion.
Yeah.
It's like I might have to pull that trigger if it came my way. You know what I mean?
You think you pull the trig?
There certainly were times in my life I would. I don't know about
That's
right
true.
now.
That's true.
But there certainly was. If I was younger, I'd be like, I'm living on fucking cans of beans right now.
For sure.
I'm trying to do open mics. I don't want to have to move home to mommy and daddy to raise a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For sure.
who am I to judge, bro?
No, it's not. That's
And
the
I know,
thing.
of course, we're not judging
not
anybody
judging.
getting this.
It's not judging.
I'm not putting this on you either. I'm saying this is personally how I feel.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. That's the fucked
And
up part.
that's what bothers me a lot is I think a lot of these politicians coming out there being like, well, that's a human life you're ruining. It's like, hey, you dumbass, what would you do? Would you get an abortion so you could become a South Carolina senator? I bet you would.
Yeah,
I bet you've done a lot worse to get where you are.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And
That's
that's
my opinion.
the problem this is where
I like
I'm
to give opinions on record.
You should give
record it
opinions on
into a
record.
microphone. I like doing that.
you should do that.
Yeah.
I mean the problem is we should be continuously feeding thoughts into a thing that's like, okay, that's cool, but people will see that and go, I'm gonna use that to destroy you.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like,
I also change my
dude.
mind every fucking 2 hours.
Well, yeah, but the problem. This is the thing. I could just be a fucking dumbass, but it's like, it just sucks that, like, it is a human life, but it's also like this is what and again, it's not the abortion thing. It's like if you want, even outside of abortion, like if you want to have a kid, you have to have a job. If you have to have a job, you have to send your kid to a daycare. So the whole thing is not set up exactly for human joy.
Yeah.
Like having a great contented life. Let's read our ads.
Talk about Lucy. You like that? You saw me go for it.
Thank you.
Guys, I like Lucy. I got these new Lucy breakers. Holy shit, these things are good. I get my nicotine fix without the smoke. Yeah, I enjoy Lucy anywhere. I can't smoke. The airport, the ballpark. They know I'm going to ballparks, dude. My hotel room. That's actually pretty much the only 3 places I've been.
Ballpark hotel
airports,
room?
ballparks, hotel rooms. Check out the full line of products at lucy.co. Use promo code DRENCHED at checkout. That's lucy.co. Be sure to use promo code DRENCHED. If you're a listener from Canada, Lucy is now available at ca.lucy.co. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Great. Thank you, Lucy. I'll tell you what, you like these new mangoes?
How you feel about that?
I do. It's very tasty.
Pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice. Especially if you have to have like a
Delicious.
really important conversation with a girlfriend. Popping is in. If you're stressed, your girlfriend's like,
Lucy,
I don't
not
know
Zen,
what I
not
want to
Zen.
do.
Lucy.
What?
Lucy, not Zen. There's a difference.
Lucy, I'm saying. Lucy. My
Yeah.
bad. I meant Lucy products is
Pop in
superior.
a
It's
Lucy. Hey,
superior.
if you're about to debate whether or not you should keep a child,
That's what I'm saying. You get stressed.
don't let fucking SCOTUS get in the way. Toss in a Lucy. You say, hey, Clarence Thomas and Brett Kavanaugh, shut the fuck up. I got to go to college to get out of this endless cycle of poverty. Shut up.
Yeah, hopefully. Or hopefully
know?
you don't just continually chase pleasure. That's another thing you could do.
Hey.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not, though.
Sometimes you can chase pleasure.
Sometimes.
Fuck it. You know who I think should decide whether or not I chase pleasure?
Yeah.
Brett Kavanaugh.
True.
I think he should be the judge.
What about death penalty?
Kill him.
True. You're just fucking.
Cut their fucking heads off, dude. For real.
Yeah, no, I
Did you
just.
say less is more?
Less is more.
Yeah, less is
you
more,
just fucking- you want the guilt. You're Robespierre.
How dare you? You know I was just reading Lafayette, dude.
Sorry.
I'm the Marquis, dude. Don't you dare.
Well, dude, speaking of doing secret, furtive business, dude, maybe you don't want the people to know what you're up to. You've heard me talk about how important it is to have a VPN to protect your online privacy.
Yeah, you don't want them coming back and seeing you Google nearest abortion center.
Choosing a VPN you trust is equally as
Hey
important.
Siri, where can I get this fucking baby scooped out?
Hey Siri, when does a heartbeat start? I could go to University of Delaware.
I could either be a blue hen or a mother.
Or mother hen, dude.
Or a mother hen.
Amen.
And let me tell you,
I use ExpressVPN on my phone to browse the web, dude. I'll just leave it at that. ExpressVPN is the best VPN on the market. They don't log your activity online. Lots of cheap or free VPNs make money by selling your data to advertisers. ExpressVPN developed a technology, trusted server, that makes their VPN servers incapable of storing any data at all, including looking up large amounts of manure fertilizer.
did they have that in there?
No.
Yo, let's
ExpressVPN
go.
now uses Lightway, a new VPN protocol they engineered to make their speeds faster than ever. It's always blazing fast and lets me stream videos in HD quality with
Extreme vids.
zero buffering, dude. If you're trying to remain celibate so they don't get into a jam. ExpressVPN is easy to use. You don't need any technical skills to get set up. Just fire up the app and tap one button to connect. That's it. Many tech journals like Business Insider and The Verge rate ExpressVPN the #1 VPN in the world. Verbatim. Protect yourself with VPN that I use and trust. Use our link expressvpn.com/drenched and get an extra 3 months free with a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/drenched.
3 months? Come on.
Visit expressvpn.com/drenched to learn more. All right.
Back
Yeah,
to
man.
abortion.
I just wish people would approach the situation with a little more love and understanding, dude.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little less fucking gavel swinging and just be like, dude, here's
Yeah.
what I think about it.
I wonder
love
if it's
you.
I wonder if it's time for I wonder if it's a nice little trick, not to get conspiratorial,
Yeah.
but it's like, hey, I think the economy might about to be collapsing. Let's have them not point fingers. Let's go ahead and make them argue about abortion again.
Dude, when that thing came out, I went, "Oh, you motherfuckers!" I thought the same thing. I went, "Oh, they're trying to start some
Hey,
bad
gas is
stuff."
$7, and the housing market's going to crash, and everything's going to shit.
Dude.
Let's have them argue about abortion again.
I mean, and this is like, it's fucked up because I genuinely thought about that. I was like, dude, are they really are they pressing like another button now? I'm like, all right, we got the whole Trump thing. Let's go this one.
Yeah,
Let's drop this
it's
one.
still
right
Trump,
now.
by the way. It's always Trump.
Oh yeah.
I've known every fucking clip or anything I see from Biden. He's like, "It was the last administration, man.
Oh, I know. They've been doing that forever.
We're trying to fix this thing."
It's fucking bullshit.
I got to work on my Biden.
That's not bad.
I got to figure it out. I got to watch him more.
True. You don't
He
see him.
doesn't speak it.
You don't see him that much.
Just falling off
He's
bicycles.
just more of a.
Yeah, did you see Trump after he fell off the bike?
He said, what did he say? I don't ride bikes.
Yeah, he was like, President Biden. He's giving a fucking, he's in Tennessee. He was in Tennessee giving it in an arena. He's like, we're worried about him. He fell off his bicycle. Like he just
Yeah.
kept saying, we're really worried about him. He just fell off his bicycle. I promise you, I'll never ride a bicycle. The crowd's like, he's just killing, dude. He keeps killing.
It's just fucking nuts, man. The whole thing is just bizarre to me because it's like, dude, especially when they go the religious angle, because they go like, well, what would you say to a person who would have been born but they weren't? It's like, it's a heavy thing to think about, and that's like a really fucked up thing to think
Yeah.
about. It's very terrible and sad and it's very shitty. sucks.
Yeah,
But it's like when they attack it with like hatred, it's like, dude, come on, man.
sure.
Use that Christian love, dude. All that stuff there, it's like, dude, that lady just aborted her child.
Yeah.
Maybe go give her a hug and console her. Rather than being like, you fucking murdering piece of shit. It's
What
like,
would Jesus do there?
they would hug the lady.
I bet Jesus
would hug the lady.
Jesus would have hugged her
Hug
and
the
said,
lady,
hey.
and you'd point up to the fucking. I don't want to go to Ephesians and be like, dude, the war is between the fucking us and the masters, dude. Let's stop squabbling with it. That wasn't from Ephesians.
Yeah,
Between the dark forces.
yeah.
It's like clearly you and I shouldn't be fighting. Like, yo, man, that fucking sucks. You had to get an abortion.
He would say, hey,
I hope you get your new job.
he without sin cast the first stone.
That's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, dude.
It's all about. It's like,
Hey,
dude.
sorry about all that shit I was talking about locking up pistachios at Dwayne Reed. I was fired up, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was wrong. Let's lock up the shit. Lock up the chips. Lock them up.
I'm gonna flip those. I'm gonna flip those pistachios, dude. Like,
True.
fuck, what the hell is this?
How dare you?
And my
sell?
father's Dwayne Reed.
This is my father's Dwayne Reed.
Yeah, it just fucks me up, dude. And then the political system at large is just like two octogenarians being like, you see that other fucking idiot fall, pussy, dumbass, and everyone's like, I've identified with the winning and dominant 80-year-old
My
man.
guy doesn't fall off, Bucks.
It's fucking crazy.
We need
What
why?
are those fucking sluts doing? Fuck them.
Yeah.
It's just
Meanwhile,
like,
that
dude.
whole crowd's probably like, I've tossed a couple away.
Oh, dude, for sure.
I've tossed one, but I feel bad about it.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing that is a economical necessity within our current circumstances that we find ourselves in, and it's very sad.
All right, let's switch over to the Patreon. We got the Beezers sitting
Fucking
outside.
love you guys, dude. Hang in there.
Hey, I love it. Yo, for real, dude. It's nothing but love.
You gotta approach it with a little more love, dude. You don't have to try to win online, dude. Just be like, yo, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Me
I feel like a young fighter.
Do you really?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a prime.
Are you an
young
SR right
fighter.
now? You're an SR.
Essentially, yes. Although I've been popping them off, dude. I've been dropping S's.
Cup of Hermes is how full is a cup of Hermes right now?
2 days.
That's basically halfway
pretty good.
full. 4
Yeah.
days, you have a full cup.
I have one more day until my woman returns. I'll probably retain the seed for her.
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna hit her with a 3-dayer.
I'm gonna hit her with a solid 3-day.
You're gonna give her the party weekend. Oh my god! You're gonna do all 4th of July weekend?
I'm gonna give her the 4th of July seed.
You're gonna give her the fireworks?
Yes, the true
God
fireworks.
damn.
Now it's time for the real fireworks.
That's gonna be nice.
A real launch across my girlfriend.
That's gonna be nice when you finally ejaculate.
It's gonna feel
It's
great.
so much better when
It's
you do
been
it with
so
another
long since
person.
I've laid with a woman.
Yeah, man. When you do it with another person, it's a whole different thing. Even if you're just masturbating and she's sucking your nipples because you begged. Because you begged.
Does that happen sometimes?
Yeah, dude.
You say, "Can you
That's
suck
like
my
half
nipples?"
my sex life is me masturbating. Be like, can you just please suck my nipples?
That's pretty fucking
It's
good, though.
very nice, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a
that'd be-
serious hack. Because
I can imagine.
any girl can wiggle out of a blowjob, but if you like, can you just suck my nipples? They're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Damn.
And dude, it's the real deal.
It's got to be a little disappointing for her, though, to
I
be
mean-
like, "Damn, my husband's like a fucking freak." But like not in a good, not like he really fucks me hard or any of that. It's like no, he's like a weird. He squirms. I suck his nipples.
Dude, you ever get your nipple sucked while you're jerking off?
Not while
It's
jerking off.
basically getting laid. It is getting laid.
It-
It's getting laid.
For sure, it is. I'm not discounting. Yes, you are correct.
Sensationally, it's
That's a
getting
fucking
laid.
wild sex act. That's like more sinful than most sex acts. That's for real. That's bad, dude.
No,
Stop.
it's not.
That's bad.
Dude, that's
gay.
sweet release.
That's bad.
No way, dude. It's a sweet release. That's
Believe
getting
it. And
creative.
I'm thinking about it, and I would like it. You
Dude,
don't think I want that? You don't think I want to be doing that stuff?
I like seeing them. I like feeling her get creative on it too, because they switch it up on you.
Oh,
You'll start feeling it. They heard, dude. I'm telling you, they're like a 7th grader on the clitoris. They're like, what do I even do
What
to
do
a
we
guy's
do?
nipples? They have no clue.
give it a shot, lady.
And they start getting creative. I swear to God, she
They
was doing
take
the
one of those
alphabet.
fucking like 6-inch hairs.
She was trying to pull one of those out of me.
There's some of those things are.
Dude, I got 4 chest hairs, and she's against all of them.
You need to let them stay, dude. My chest hair is coming in nice.
Really?
It's coming. Well, I mean, it's still like a patch of pubes. It looks terrible,
Still?
but it's good.
Do you have like a focal point?
Right here, yeah.
Lucky.
Right in between.
I just have random nipple hairs, dude. Still.
I need permission from Louis J. I don't think I'm going to get it, so fuck it. I'm just going to tell you the story last night.
You gonna beg for forgiveness later?
Yeah, if he doesn't, whatever. We don't have to. It's nothing bad. I'm sure they've talked about it publicly before.
sure.
I've never heard this. We were sitting up on Ari's deck last night, and it was right after the fireworks. The firework display from Ari's roof is sick. It's as cool as it gets. And I was sitting up there while I was watching the fireworks. I was like, it was actually like I was deep in thought. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, America. And then Jay, who didn't climb up the ladder, started playing like Me So Horny on the music. And I realized I was gay for looking at the fireworks and being like, man, America.
You were having a peak experience.
And then, I was having a nice experience. Anyway, we get down, we're sitting down, we're all talking, having a good time. And then we notice, you can see the Freedom Tower. We're like, damn, I can't believe they tried to 9/11 us.
Bullshit.
Pieces of shit. And then
I know who you're talking about, by the way.
dropped this bomb. He said, Luis Gomez, because we were all talking about people's experiences that were in the city during 9/11. Like Justin Silver was there. He was like, yeah, my girlfriend showed up covered in ash. I told her to get out of it. Some girl he was fucking showed up to like banged on his door. That's how he found out about 9/11. And he woke up and the girl he was with was covered in fucking dust from the towers.
Really?
Yeah.
He was like, be gone?
I don't think. We were making fun of him saying he kicked her out.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he did kick her out.
You look like a coal miner. Get out.
Get out of here. Ew. You're covered in cancer. So then we get to Jay just goes, yeah, Luis J. Gomez rollerbladed out of the city on 9/11.
What?
This brought on about 2 straight hours of crying, laughing, dude. Luis J. Gomez was. And then we called him to get the story. He was at a hotel. He lived, I think, at the Chelsea Hotel, which was a fucking dump
That's
in
hilarious.
Midtown. And when 9/11 happened, he decided to rollerblade to Rockaway, New York.
So like Puerto Rican goodbye.
It was a complete dude. It's the longest fucking trek. It's so long. He rollerbladed across the George Washington Bridge on 9/11. Rollerbladed, and he was fatter back then. He was a big guy back then. Lip ring, fat dude,
What?
rollerblading out of 9/11 from dude across the George Washington Bridge. We were like, "How long is that fucking thing?" I googled it. They were like, "At the time, it was built as the longest bridge on Earth." I mean, everything is the funniest thing. He got across. And then that's nothing. Rockaway's 30 miles.
What?
It's literally like further than Levity Live from
Dude,
here.
that confirms my theory that Louis J is a Streets of Rage character.
It's dude.
That's
Imagine
nuts,
seeing
dude.
9/11 and be like, I gotta get out of here. Rollerblading.
Was he already strapped up? Or
I
was
don't
he
know. No,
strapped
that
up?
was the debate because there was rumors that he was rollerblading while 9/11 happened, and he was just like, I'm out. It turned around. Turns out no,
He put
he's
the-
strapped up.
He's strapped up.
He saw the smoke and said, something ain't right. I gotta get out of the city. Now it's time for a fucking 6-hour journey.
Dude, that's like 25,000 calories.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And then I was thinking like there had to be fire trucks coming in on the George Washington Bridge that one of the last things some of those heroes saw
Yep.
was a fat Puerto Rican dude rollerblading out of the city.
I mean, there's got to be, when they do like code red, code orange, it must have been like, that's code orange.
That's a bad
when
problem.
the Ricans put on the blades, it's like, we're
when
this
the
is
Puerto
serious.
Ricans are fucking rollerblading. And also one of the firefighters one of the last thoughts one of those guys had to have was like, fucking lose like okay. Yeah. So that was about 2 hours of laughing last night.
It's very funny.
That was giggle time, dude.
How'd he get back? Did he put him around his neck?
I don't know. He went to his parent or somebody's house.
Really?
I think his house or his sister's house somewhere.
Damn, his bug out bag's just
His
rollerblades.
bug out bag was rollerblades.
Jesus Christ.
And then, there's no phones. He had to rollerblade for 5 hours and then show up. We were laughing so hard at that fucking first glass of water he had from the sink. Just like, turn on the TV. What the fuck's going on? 5 hours later, they're like, yeah, another plane hit.
Oh my
They
God.
fell. Like, he might have seen it from the bridge, which would have been fucking crazy.
How nice is that? If he did go to his kin's house, you're like, oh my God, I wonder if he's okay. And you see him rollerblading over the horizon. You're like, thank God.
Yeah, you're like, damn.
Thank God.
Well, he had no reason. He was in like the Bronx.
Pedro Revered.
It's so crazy.
He
to
Pedro
try to
Revered,
escape.
dude. He told him the enemy was coming.
Pedro Revere, yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good fact to know about him.
Yeah. And then they just told stories about him for hours, and he's the funniest. He is the funniest dude of all time.
Easily, dude.
He's
Easily.
the funniest dude of all time.
That's a peak experience, rollerblading away from 9/11.
Rollerblading out of 9/11
As
is
much as it sucked for all those people who died and lost loved ones, getting to rollerblade away from that was probably pretty sick for him. Having like a real, like, I got like he had a Die Hard 4.
he had the fucking, I don't know what he had.
was-
It was the worst idea I've ever heard.
He was Louis J. Willis, dude. He fucking,
He said the rumble strips were rattling his bones. He was on the side of the highway the whole way.
that's
He
scary.
rollerbladed on the side of the highway the whole way.
That's scary.
Dude, you know how hard it is to get up to the George Washington Bridge? The ramps?
I can't imagine. I couldn't imagine that.
How steep the fucking ramps are. Like, and they're, it's like a mile
That's crazy.
spiral uphill that he
Dude.
rollerbladed on. He probably,
That's free. Yeah, that's free.
on 9/11, dude, please.
Yeah, true. They probably raised the
They're
tolls.
going to say, guys, get in or out. We got something.
Imagine
We
getting
got
a ticket from that. Like, check the date and you're like, motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Hit you on 9/11/01.
Yeah. You got to
Dude,
save
that's-
that. Justin said he had footage of it. He said
What?
he was filming from his roof, and he was like, I've never watched it since. I was like, make sure you save that.
Yeah,
That's like important.
it's priceless.
He's like, why is it important? Everybody. I was like, dude, just if your grandpa had footage of fucking Pearl Harbor, you'd be like, that's
yeah,
cool.
I want to know
Keep
to have it. Yeah. Does he still have it?
He says he does. I'm going to check in on him
Might
today.
have got
And say, you better not have been fucking lying to me on that roof
Yeah,
last
true.
night. If you were lying to me, I'm going to be pissed.
You didn't film shit, dude.
You didn't film anything.
That's good to know about
Anyway.
Louis J.
Yeah. So
You should do an annual Louis J. rollerblade-a-thon.
no one could do that.
True. Yeah, you have to
Last
be-
night, I was like, I would pay him money. I would have to find out how much money it would cost for him to do it again and for me to film.
It's actually really dangerous what he did.
I think everything was at standstill.
Oh,
Traffic
yeah,
also,
yeah.
but
That's good. Yeah, did you ever walk across like a live bridge?
no.
I did in New Orleans, dude. It's scary as fuck.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
got lost in New dude. In the fucking,
You got lost. It
I
was
got
hard for
lost.
you to breathe, huh?
it was hard for me to breathe on. I went through where basically juvenile around that area, but it was wiped out due to the floods.
Oh, I told you that fact. Wardy.
Yeah. Why
How
would
about that? Wody comes from somebody who lives in your ward in New Orleans.
Yep.
Uh huh.
What ward did juvenile live in?
He's not Magnolia Projects, is he?
What? What'd you say? You putting smut on? He's Magnolia, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's Magnolia till we both
So
die.
I got it correct.
Yeah, he's Magnolia.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 9. Is that Ward 9?
Third
Third
ward.
ward.
Third ward.
I think I was in the 9th. I was in the 9th.
You were in the ninth
If I,
ward.
so if I saw the fucking
I think
5
the ninth ward, was
boys,
that the one who got fucking leveled by Katrina? The ninth ward.
yeah, that's what I had. To,
Yeah.
I had to walk back to the 9th.
You had to walk through that swamp.
I had to get back to the 9th, dude, to my woadies.
What were your Wodies up to?
There was nothing remaining. It was literally like a camp for migrant workers, which my brother found for us to stay at, which was fucking weird. And
What were you guys doing down there?
we went to New Orleans to party right
Oh.
after the flood.
Really?
Like it was like 2 years after.
Yeah, it still wasn't.
It was
repaired.
still fucked up. They had the
Yeah.
X's on the houses from like how many people were inside. It was really, really sad. My brother was like, "Yo, I booked us a sick place. We can like camp and then like go right into town and have
Oh my
fun."
god, camping in New Orleans sounds like
It was crazy. It was a crazy. Now that I think, I was like 24, and it was just they had found a lot that had gotten flooded, and these like Korean dudes leveled it and laid gravel.
even staying, dude. Like staying in a nice hotel in New Orleans for like 3 days still sucks.
I bet,
Like when you're fucking hammered, like drinking those fucking hurricane things,
dude.
dirty city. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a cool place, but I can't
It's-
imagine getting shit faced and then staying in a fucking tent.
Dude, it was like 5 miles from the fucking where we're supposed to
my
be.
goodness.
And it was too cold for a tent, so we all slept in a van together, and like 4 dudes would sleep in a tent. And there was these Michigan guys who started like they were migrant workers from Michigan who came down to like get in on all the like the rebuilding action. And they're also like smoking crack and stuff, but they had a nice fire going.
They're probably ready to rebuild.
They were.
Hit that crack. You're like,
They
all
were
right,
fucking
it's
pumped,
time.
dude. You hit the crack. They drive down to search for work, hit the crack, get out there, and they're doing like power lines.
Katrina didn't stand a chance against those guys.
Nah, dude, not at all.
Guys
was
on
like-
crack from Michigan cleaning.
Couldn't stop them. And then us down there to party,
And
dude.
you guys down there to mess it up.
Have fun.
You guys thought that.
We're stimulating the economy.
You thought Katrina was bad. Here comes a real hurricane. It's the
Yeah.
McCusker brothers.
Dude, it was
We're
a-
staying in a van.
In a van, the 9th ward. The only thing there, it was McDonald's, and then there was a wishy-washy across the street.
Oh no.
The guy, I didn't
You guys were
patronize.
hitting vans and fucking wishy-washies.
I didn't-
and McDonald's.
I didn't patronize
and
it.
then heading into Bourbon Street.
I wasn't that paid to
Sounds
patronize
fucking-
it yet, dude.
I'm
But
not putting that on you.
that would have been the one guy did it. One of the guy on our party actually smoked crack and then went and fucking patronized the wishy-washy.
Hit crack with the Michiganders.
Nah, he actually hit crack in a bathroom and then claimed he thought it was weed. It was like, right, bro.
It's exactly where you would do crack.
New Orleans bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, they don't smoke crack out of like ornate, sick glass, dude. You smoke crack out of a crack pipe. It's like, whatever,
Yeah, it
dude. I'm
wasn't-
going. Do you want to come to the wishy-washy or not? I was like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, he went. He smoked crack and then went
Yeah,
to
you're
the
killing his
wishy-washy.
vibe, dude.
Well, the
You're
problem
killing
was,
his vibe.
the
He was on
problem was
crack,
he
about
went
to get jerked off,
with
dude.
all the boys. He went with all the boys, and we were so close to the wishy-washy. We watched him walk over there, and then we clocked him when he came back. I'm like, dude, you were there for 10 minutes. What's good? He was like, dude, she went reverse cowgirl, and I came instantly.
That's fucking nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's a really
They were
nice.
down there fighting for their lives, dude. They didn't see a single person. Then finally, the migrant workers showed up, and the one dude or one boy on crack,
Yeah,
he rolled up, and they're like, finally.
the wishy-washy people.
Imagine just getting leveled from a hurricane. You're like, where's the clientele? It's just some white guy on crack, and they're like,
Jackpot.
hit him with the reverse
I'm
cowgirl.
gonna make this guy pop.
Putting out the dude. She had it all saved up.
This guy's about to pop.
He didn't
Quick.
stand a chance. But yeah, dude, hit the crack, get the reverse. That's a decent night. Smoke the crack in the bathroom, get the reverse cowgirl. Not bad at all.
I'll tell you what wasn't a great night for me.
What?
I did the Barstool case race.
Oh yeah.
I haven't hated myself more than the next morning in a very, very long
What
time.
was the fuss? I can jerky.
I did well. I mean, obviously, did exactly what we came to do, which was win.
Yeah.
Drank as fast as I could, as much as I could,
Yeah.
and then
How much did you win by?
chaos ensued. I think one
Really?
got down to the wire, and I said, "Roan, I got these last 3.
Sit back.
Got 3 done." Said we won. I was like, "We won! Fuck you guys!"
You did it like that. You fucking chugged the last 3 when they
Yeah.
thought they had a game.
Yeah, they thought. Yeah, they thought
So they
shit
were
was
up by
sweet.
2.
They might have been tied or up 1. It
And
was
then you
nice.
went-
I haven't mustered the strength to rewatch it because of the shame and guilt. But here's what the real funny part is.
What?
So you know, got the face paint, fighting dudes, arguing, yelling, being a big mouth, being a big shot.
Was it one on like
Yapping.
4, or did you
No, it was
have?
me and Ron.
Nice.
Yapping, being arrogant, not
Sick.
good. Everything I hate, I was,
Really?
dude. I thought I was a good time guy. Turns out I was.
Well, you were in a competitive environment.
It was competitive, and it felt like they were, you know, trying to gang up.
They're gunning for you, dude.
You know, that's what happens.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I've moved on since, but that took 3 days.
Really?
That took 3 days of deleted social media in a tomb, bro. Sad. My baby's gone. My girlfriend's out of town.
True.
Just got off the tour.
Yeah.
There's a big dump. You know what I mean? A big,
were Bob Seger.
Sad. I was sad.
You were
bro.
Seeger, dude.
What do you mean?
When here I am on
Yeah.
the road again.
I was on the road again. Now I'm home, dude.
You know the verse from that
Sad.
song?
Which part?
It's like, I light a cigarette and wonder. I tried to start a playlist of introspective badass songs, and I got like 3. I don't know any other ones. Here I am.
I was introspective and badass. No,
That's what I'm
I was
telling
literally
you. There's 3
sitting here like,
songs.
am I going to change everything about my life? Oh, God, everyone's right. I do suck. That was the problem. Is I like the next morning, I thought it was fun. I was like, damn, that was a fun fucking time.
It was,
I love those guys.
I saw a
that
clip
was
of it.
great.
It's very aesthetically pleasing. Of
It was
seeing you
crazy.
sitting there in face paint and just blame.
Being like,
No.
can't believe this guy's trying to fuck.
It's also a very funny thing to judge. There's
Yeah.
15 people getting hammered, and to watch that and be like, that didn't exceed my expectations.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
took,
dude,
it took 3 days for us finally to be like, actually, it's cornier to sit there and be like, fuck these guys. It's like,
course.
dude, we literally, those were astronauts. You witnessed dudes launching
yeah,
and you judged them, dude. Those were the men in the arena.
yeah,
We all agreed, let's get shit faced for 3 hours on camera.
yeah.
What else is funnier than that?
High
Turns out
wire.
a lot of people don't like it and they're mad about it.
Is that a whole show in and of itself, or is that like a specialty?
That's
thing?
what that show is called. Yak.
Is that a thing he does all the time? Because that's
This is the second time they've done the case race.
yeah, that's
The
not a very
first one
sustainable
was like
operation.
2.5 hours. And it was a
Yeah.
lot more fun. This time they brought in me.
You're a D1 athlete, dude.
I'm a D1 athlete,
They
dude.
can't take. They can take you off the
Did
gridiron,
you notice
bro.
the bucket hat? This
They can take you off the
a
gridiron.
D1 I mean, they
They
can't.
can't take the gridiron
Will
out of you,
Compton
bro.
was there. He's a 10-year NFL vet. So, you know, there's two.
He was on the other team.
There was 2 D1 athletes.
So you have 2 basically NFL stars. You had 2 NFL stars.
Basically 2. I mean, I did 3 weeks D1.
You should go to your Wikipedia and just say you played for like the Jaguars. Just say you did the camp for the Jaguars.
Well, now that's going to happen.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah,
Say
fuck
you're a
it.
pro football player.
But
Could you walk on?
in the NFL?
You'd have to bag groceries first, and then get in shape from
I
bagging
could,
groceries.
But
and
then I
you
need
walk.
to pray a lot.
True.
I need to pray.
Dude, you're fucking like 10 decades of the rosary away from walking on. If you started bagging groceries and saying Hail Marys, dude, you could definitely walk on.
If they were like run one sprint, they'd be like, you're cut. If they saw me try to
You
run.
need a break.
Yeah, I would need a couple breaks.
You need a pit crew.
They
That would suck, dude.
so here's the part people don't know.
Drew.
The next morning, obviously, devastatingly hungover. Like this is after a month on the fucking road.
Ugh.
This is after Burt tour and doing Rogan.
What time was the case race, though?
6 p.m. is when we start. Like started around 6:30.
What'd you do after it?
Just lingered.
Okay.
Lingered around the office, talking.
You didn't keep the party going?
I kept the party going a little. Went
Really?
out to the bar with Feidelberg. Got fucking. It was a nightmare, dude.
Oh my God.
It was a nightmare.
So you got
I was
hammered.
just drinking. No, I was drinking water at the bar.
That's sick. That's
Got to
sick.
the bar and I was in face paint. Like, can I get water? The next morning, I had to go do a sit down interview 1-on-1 with Andrew Yang.
Oh, no.
Bro,
I didn't put the pieces together.
This interview is going to be the craziest looking fucking thing on earth. I'm dark red. It's going to be crazy looking. I'm dark red, out of my mind hungover.
Oh.
Like so sad.
Oh,
Face to face, dude. We sat in chairs face to face in a hot room. It was hot.
of course.
It was a small hot room with lights face to face.
Oh,
And first thing we got to address, SNL. Why'd you say that about Asians? And bro, I'm sitting there like,
you should have spent
I
watching.
mean, I didn't even mean it, you know.
You should have like watched the clip. You should have like watched the clip from Barstool Case Race, dude. I was just. What was the word? What was your 2 options?
What?
Josh giving guff.
I was giving guff. Yeah, I was giving guff. And
You got, like, dude, I already addressed this yesterday on the Case Race. I was
I was
giving
just
guff.
giving guff. And then, dude,
How'd you answer that? Were you
literally
like-
with, I think, still maybe like eyeliner in this interview. Dark red. My face is dark red.
You should have got heavily
Sweating.
made up.
I mean, it was.
You should have spray tanned, dude.
I basically did. There's like weird, like it was black around my eyes.
Did they give you makeup?
No, I'm for real dark red in this.
You should request
And, like-
just eyeliner whenever you do press. Go full goth. Like, what? I don't know.
I mean, and then we just talked politics, and I was like, "Yeah, Trump is bad, bro." I agree. it was Andrew Yang, by the way, is the man.
He rules.
He fucking rules. But that interview, I've been waiting for a long time to talk to him,
Oh,
and I shit the bed, dude.
you got fucking hammered the day
I
before.
showed up in fucking face.
I didn't realize that was the day before that.
It was the day before that.
That's a booking nightmare.
That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. And then you
Jesus.
want to talk anxiety? That fucking Uber home. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Because I was wondering, I mean, the case race, yeah, I could see that, but that colliding those two worlds is tough. Case race into the national spotlight.
Shifting gears. All right, now it's time for me to sit down with a former presidential candidate. Here we go.
Is he going again? He's going to probably go again.
I don't think he is.
Really?
I think he's working on his own political party now, the Forward Party.
Good.
Yeah,
When the hell's he launching it?
I don't know.
Tell him to hurry up and launch that thing,
We need
dude.
to
Our
launch
country's
that.
in fucking shambles.
Country stinks.
I hate reading that. Like, the democracy's in a precarious situation. It's like, dude.
I don't know if I mean, democracy
Yeah,
is
with all those
bad.
people sharing their opinions you don't like, they're fucking ruining the democracy.
Yeah, they're ruining the democracy. It's definitely not the lobbyists and corporations. That's not it.
Yeah, it's
it's
guys
got to
on
be
Twitter.
the people on Facebook. It's got to be
Bullshit.
your aunt on Facebook ruining democracy,
Putting democracy
with
in peril.
memes.
Yeah, that stinks.
You know the Russian memes? They're destroying democracy. Not the fucking
I can't wait to see his
lobbyists.
interview.
I can. I'll never watch it. I'll never watch the case race. I'll never watch that.
This is a week. That's 1 week, dude. We all have weeks.
I mean, it's
It
pretty
just sucks
cool.
yours
It's a
getting
pretty wild
recorded in
week.
the national spotlight.
It's a pretty wild week. It was totally intentional.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I decided to do that sober. I
That's
was
crazy.
like, this will be crazy.
It's going to be nuts.
This will be fun.
It is funny. Again, from a meta perspective, that's the problem. There's a huge swath
don't
of the
operate.
population that
Yeah.
cannot adopt a meta perspective. They're ill-equipped. They're neurologically ill-equipped to adopt a meta
Yeah.
perspective. And it's most of the country. I
Yeah.
hate to say it. Dude, fucking individuality is a recent phenomenon in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Like, people to have a distinct identity is like maybe 2,500 years old, 3,000. And it's still not everyone caught on.
Yeah.
Most people are just kind of bumbling through life and they're just like, give me a football team, give me a local union sticker to put on my car. And it's like, game over. That's me.
That's nice. Though.
I'm a steam fitter and I like this team. And it's just, I've adopted my parents' spiritual and political views. And it's just, don't bring anything outside of that to my attention or I will freak the fuck out on you. That's like
fucking
85%
good,
of
though,
the
dude.
country. It
That's
is.
good.
It is.
Be that.
It is because I was driving today and I saw a guy with the sticker and it was like an Irish flag, like whatever stick. It was like an Irish flag going into like an asphalt, like not an asphalt, like a brick layer thing,
Yeah.
a trough. Such a fucking elite, the little fucking shovel thing. Such a fucking elite, dude.
You are an elite.
I never knew what thing's called. What's that thing called that you just get a little bit of spackle? A trowel? What's the bucket called? The trough. That's what pigs eat. Trowel. The little shovel's called a trowel.
That's what I call
it
my girlfriend's butt, dude.
the trowel.
That's the trough, dude. I can't wait to see her. I'm gonna come out of the brush like a fucking feral hog, dude.
Dude, she would
She's gonna
probably
run
get,
back
she
to
would
that
get down
bedroom.
with that.
She's gonna run.
She would
Oh
get
my
down
God.
with that if you cannot.
Yeah, so I've been down on myself quite a bit this week.
Yeah.
Awfully sad. Then last night I needed that one. I haven't hung out with the bros. I stopped talking to everybody.
Nice.
I haven't talked to any of my friends. I haven't talked to you. I haven't talked to
You need it, dude.
a month of not talking to people.
You need a fermentation period. Everyone needs a fermentation period. The fucking lie they call depression is just fermentation.
Yeah,
It's people brewing in their own greatness and then they emerge out of the other side.
thank you.
But, people got tricked.
You know what? I was you'd like this. I've been listening to this book. It's fucking Carlin's book.
Mhm.
So he's like
He wrote a book?
Dan Carlin. Yeah,
About
he has a
time,
couple. Yeah. This one's about this one's called The End is Always Near or something. But I've only been listening. I bought it this week. I've been listening to it while I sleep, which is tough. He's a tough one to listen to.
Does he
'Cause
narrate
he's
his own
loud.
audiobooks?
Yeah. He's like, why would they
It's
do
true.
that?
He's pumped.
It's loud, so it's tough to sleep to. But he's been talking about how, if you really think about it, nearly every single generation in every society has been victims of child abuse.
Mhm.
So the entire culture was abused as children.
Yeah.
So obviously they're going to be fucking whacked out of their fucking minds
Yeah, dude.
and wild. This is the first time in a long time, the last 70 years, that babies haven't been totally fucked with
That's so funny.
and slapped
yeah.
and hammered. They would just pour booze and shit in the kid's mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Mom would be drunk.
You weren't allowed to speak?
They just put him outside. There were cultures that would just fucking
Dude, my
beat
uncle
the
used,
shit
my
out. They'd
uncle
be
used to get tied to the porch.
yeah, beating your kid.
This
Not
time, uncle.
not like a spank.
Yeah, man.
For real, it was good to just beat the fuck out of your kid.
Dude, whenever I ask I was talking about putting Maya down. My mom's like, yeah, whenever when I was younger, my Kevin and then my cousin Neil, and the three oldest cousins on my mom's side, my mom's like, I would lay in bed like this and just trap them with my legs And then until they eventually would stop kicking and screaming and they would fall asleep. You would go like this and like to lay down.
I do that to my nephew now, and it's so fun because they
hilarious.
can't do anything. They're like,
Dude, the fucked up part is you kind of have to like, that's the thing too, because I don't want to beat the fuck out of my kids, but you have to like, there's times when you have to physically restrain them because they're just so wrong about what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're just like, ah, and you're like, you have to hold them
You're
down
wrong.
and they have to gas and they eventually just go, ah. It's fucked up, dude.
and then they wake up like,
They wake up and it's
I'm so
just
sorry.
it's just good vibes. They wake up and they're like,
Yeah.
what's good? They
Yeah.
completely don't remember it at
sorry
all.
about that.
They're just a little orb of energy, dude. They're completely untethered. Like you
Yeah.
have to like chisel them into people. It's fucked up.
I was talking about like some of the ancient, Spartans.
Oh.
Hilarious. They'd be like, this baby's weak. Throw him off that fucking cliff all the time. Leaving babies outside, be like, leave them outside, let them get tough for the weather. They just leave babies outside
Dude.
in the elements.
I see,
Obviously, they die or get picked up by a dog.
Oh, for sure.
like just,
They
yeah.
were property, dude. You had a kid and you're like, I can't wait to send this little fucker into the factory.
Yeah, it's factory time.
In like the beginning, in like the early 1900s, you're like, sweet. At least I
Yeah.
can send this dumbass in the
this
factory
would
to
be
make some
$1
money.
a day.
It was like 6-year-olds. You'd be like, you got to start pulling your weight, and they'd be like falling, like getting their arms ripped off into fucking.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's funny too because even in my family, they don't let like little boys cry. There's like 4-year-olds, and anytime they cry, there's like 9 people be like, "Yo, don't cry, knock it off, don't cry."
That's probably good though.
Dude, my cousin, one of my it was like my cousin's kid. He's the sweetest fucking kid.
Is that why
dude.
you cry?
I'm a sensitive
I'm a
type.
sensitive guy
I'm
myself.
a sensitive type, dude. This little
That's
kid.
why you have outbursts of like,
Oh, dude, big time.
yeah.
I still like.
'Cause everyone was like, don't cry.
It
Now
kills
it's time
me.
to cry.
I'm a sensitive. Dude, this
Yeah.
little kid, I was watching him. He finished some of his ice cream and went, "Here you go, Dad. I'm full. You can have the rest of my ice cream." And I was like, "What a fucking sweetheart." And I was telling his mom, like, he's the sweetest kid. And she was like, "Dude, we were at the beach recently, and someone was." He's maybe 8 years old, and they're hitting him with a very effective move, calling him by his mother's maiden name rather than his actual last name.
That'll get you.
So they're chanting it at him, hitting, and he's like, "That's not my last name. That's not my last name." Finally, he fucking cried, and they were like, "Dude, you can't cry about that." And he's like, "Mom, he hurt my heart.
Yeah.
He hurt my heart, Mom." And I was like, "Damn, dude." So he did.
He's exactly correct.
He's so right. They hurt his heart.
He was in tune with reality.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hitting you with your mother. Someone hit me my mother's maiden name 5 times. I'm like, dude, you're hurting my heart.
What you're
Stop.
doing right now is-
I'm my dad's last name.
You're making a fool of me, and it hurts. So stop. Stop, or something bad's gonna happen. You're not gonna
You
like.
should start every
Remember
time-
being 8 and being like, "You're not gonna like me when I'm angry."
I would just cry.
Yeah.
I would just cry. I would cry.
You didn't think
spaz.
you were fucking. You didn't think you were Wolverine or Hulk.
No,
Someone
no.
would get me going. I'd be like,
I would like strike out and I would strike out. I would strike out in kickball and get ridiculed off my front lawn and run inside. I'm like, they're like, shut up, man. Shut up. Just
Yeah.
run inside. And then, dude, it's funny. You just black out and you come back like, what's up, bro? You completely forget about it.
"Can I play again?" Yeah. Get in here.
Dude, you go from like most of your young life is just like insane psychotic crying fits. And you just come out of them and you're just kind of like, you have to you get like hammered into toning that down. And then your boss
Yeah.
sends you an email and you're like,
Yeah, just in the feet. Yeah. 20 years later.
Your arteries are like
20 years later.
I can't let anyone know how much this affects me.
Oh man.
Killing me inside.
Buddy.
Every day's a slow grind.
Yes. A buddy of mine just went through a breakup. Hurt my heart.
Hurt
bro.
his heart.
It hurt. His heart was hurting. I could tell,
It hurt your heart.
and it hurt my heart. It made me sad because I was like, "Damn, there's nothing worse." A breakup,
Bro, I'm
like
fucked
a
up.
sad breakup.
Yeah,
He
sure.
said his girl was like, a month ago I started this process. I'm moving out. I need to get all my stuff. My dad's coming tomorrow. I was like, bro, it's the worst. It's the worst. Going through a breakup because no one else cares.
No.
Everyone else is like, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Get another one. Shut up
Yeah.
about it. And you're like, you don't understand how much I loved her, and it's her. And then he brought up a fact. He was like, she works at a bar, and I know there's fucking dudes
Oh, yeah.
that have been he's like, I've been to the bar. There's
Oh,
dudes that show up to try to hit on her. And he's like,
Yeah.
and tonight I'm not with her. We just broke up.
He's going back.
Those dudes are going for it. And I was like, bro, that's
That's just a
I'm
story. in
so
your head,
sorry,
bro.
dude. It's not a story in his head. I believed him.
Wait, how old are they?
She's young.
Yeah, release her to the fucking wolves, dude.
True.
Release her to the wolves.
I mean, of course, that's
She's a
the
bar maiden.
callous. That's the
She's a
callous.
chambermaiden, dude.
That's the callous way to look at it. But
I
I've
know,
been
it's
there.
fucked
I've been
up.
there, brother.
I know.
And I
But
was
still.
like, I gave him the advice that I wish someone would give me. When you're going through a breakup, try your hardest not to do anything gay. Because in a month, you're going to regret it so much, dude.
You
Don't
re-
send an email.
You're mentally wearing. You're wearing a Paris beret, dude.
Don't write a
For
poem.
2 months.
Don't fucking.
Yeah. Don't drink. Don't drink. Because that's the problem. You'll get hammered. And you'll be like, that's the long text. You start pulling your heart
See,
out.
that's I kind of disagree.
You hit the shots?
I could hit the bar and be like, forget about her.
Really?
I could do that when I was going, but then now you're staring down a hangover.
That's what I'm saying.
The next morning is when, yes, you're right.
I've never gotten the like analgesic effects of alcohol. It's like a highway to me crying hard. I'm not going to forget anything. I'm going to remember everything and be like,
I mean, I will say during the drinking, you can, that's the thing. So like I've been through the big one when I broke up was sad. I was very sad.
Yeah.
Even though I was the one who like initiated it for like
still sad.
a year.
That's sad.
But then finally when it came down to it, I was very sad.
Yeah.
But I could drink. Like I drank that night and I was like, fuck, whatever. Look,
Yeah.
I don't need her. She's great. I wish her the best. And I
Yeah.
woke up the next day like, no, oh God, my baby. It was like I threw away a fucking marriage for stand up. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
And that was back when things weren't going great.
That's tough.
I was like, this might not work.
That's tough.
Now look at me, dude.
It had to be
King of the
done.
world.
Had to be done.
Everyone's gunning for me now.
Everybody's trying to beat you drinking beers and stuff.
Everyone's trying to make me chug beers all the time, dude. No, I'm
Yeah.
done.
True.
No more chugging beers.
Hang the jersey,
bro.
dude. Hang the jersey.
I mean, immediately Sean Patton went on Bonfire and challenged me to a fucking drink off, and I was like, for real, I'm done.
He's got to go through case. Now,
right, yeah.
now you can set up like a Mortal Kombat period.
Somebody needs to
Or
get
pyramid.
to me. I am Goro.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody needs to get up to me.
Yeah, you got to fight
But
Sub-Zero.
we're gonna take it easy for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing.
Which has been tough because this week I was like, all right. And I just happened to have fucking 7 spots every night. So that's long, dude. That's
Yeah, that's
usually where you
fucking
drink
a lot.
because
Two's
you,
long.
You
One's
get
long.
arrive at 7:30, leave at 1:30.
Yeah.
And the whole time in between spots, you're just sitting at a bar.
Yeah.
And you feeling good because you just did stand up. You're
That's
feeling
true.
like, oh man, I'm on top. I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
No, that's
Or
true.
you have a bad set and you're like, fuck, I gotta
I
drink
need to get out of my head.
I gotta drink my way out of this. But this week, yeah, 7 spots just about every night. Didn't drink.
Nice.
Had like 1 or 2, then just water,
Not bad.
which is doable. I can do it.
Yeah,
so I'm
dude.
happy about that.
1 or 2 beers is good for you, according to the World Health
1 or 2
Organization.
beers is good for you.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
Although they found that a lot of the effects of having 1 or 2 beers is just the fact that you're around other people and you're not alone.
Mm.
So it's better for you to have 1 to 2 beers a day and be around people than have
Yeah.
no beers and just be alone all the time.
Yeah.
According to the World Health Organization.
Being alone's tough.
Yeah, it can get to some people.
Yeah.
It can get to people. I think I could spend a lot of time by myself.
I
More
do.
than the average person.
I actually do.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. Never.
Really?
I'm always around motherfuckers.
If you're outside, yeah, I guess so. If you're,
Almost constantly.
I can clock decent amount of days very alone, and I'll never get to do it pretty much ever again for a very long time.
Yeah, you're
Probably
fucked.
die. That'll be it. I'll die.
Towards the end, you'll probably get old. You and your wife will resent each other. You've seen
Yeah,
it.
get some
They
space.
don't talk. You're just
Yeah.
by yourself sitting in a recliner.
For sure. I got hammered the other. My new tradition now is on Sundays. I put Maya to the nap, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna go chill. That's my chill time. I drink my weed juice. I have it in the fridge. Yes, I went to my office and filled up like 5-liter bottles and I stashed them in my fridge. Yes, I finally was
Yes.
like, went to my wife. I was like, I'm filling up weed juice. I'll be back. I kept trying to come up with a good excuse, and I was like, no, I'm getting weed juice.
It was time to deal in reality, and you did.
It was.
And
I
that was
went,
good.
I filled up all my weed juices. I have them in the fridge, so I chug a bunch of weed juice and I lay down and just go into basically probably a theta state if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I just lay there and I don't really nap.
Undoubtedly a theta
I
state.
don't nap.
I was in a couple theta
Were you
states the last
really?
couple months, dude. I can't. Yeah, I gotta
Dude,
keep.
I don't nap, but I disappear into like a realm of like incoherent thought that makes sense until I wake up. Actually, I was meditating on I think Platonism, which is like the ancient Greece. It was like the early philosophy of the ancient Greeks, which is pretty sick. There was matter, and then there's the intelligence that forms matter. And I just read that, and I was like, "Whoa! I wonder what that stuff is." And I laid down into a theta state, and I'm sitting there just like, "Whoa, all these cool thoughts that I never remember." And it just, dude, I'm just having a good time, dude. Just thinking about goodness, truth, and beauty. And all of a sudden, it was just like, you left the doggy bags in the laundry. It was like a meteor just coming into my consciousness. And I was like, "Whoa!" I came out of it. And I was like, what? And it was like, the dog bags are in the laundry. They're all unraveled now. Just holds them to me. I go, whoa, dude. I was like, man.
Wait, with shitting them?
No.
right.
Fuck, dude. That would be crazy. That would be
I
fully
mean, if you
deserved.
pocketed
I
dog
like,
shit,
dude. I
that
left
could
a
happen.
decent amount of stuff. I left like a full vape pen in the laundry. There's a decent knapsack of stuff. Come on, dude.
Bro.
Come on. I'm up to my ears and bullshit.
Please don't grind my gears for this. Please
What?
don't fuck with me on that. That's what you got to tell your lady.
Oh, dude.
There's stuff in the laundry. Like, look, there's gonna be stuff in the laundry
That's what I told her.
sometimes.
That's what I told her. I was like, look, I do my best. That's going to be stuff sometimes. But I started laughing. I was like, dude consciousness rules so hard. I was basically Play-Doh for 2 hours just being like, wow, dude, the fucking newest just fucking comes and forms all this matter. That's so cool. And I was thinking about how it was so tight, dude. I can't
Yeah.
remember what I was thinking, but I was full Play-Doh, just like this. Oh, and all of a sudden it came screaming in,
It's a
dude.
woman's consciousness.
Sophia, dude, came screaming into my consciousness, and I was just like, woke up. I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about goodness, truth, and beauty. You're all dog. You're monitoring the dog
you're about
bags.
dog
in the
bags.
laundry. I'm so sorry, dude. I wish I could take you into my fucking realm.
Yeah, the babes aren't in that realm.
She's shadows in the cave, dude.
They'll never be in there.
They're full shadows in the cave. I hate the fact that they can't rise to the sublime heights of pure thought with me. But dude, I got
There's-
fucking-
for real.
I laughed.
For
I
real,
woke,
that guy-
I woke up.
That's
and was
true.
Like,
It's true. They can't. Dude.
like, don't you see? That's not a real concern. They're
I'm-
plastic fucking dog bags. They can the vape cartridges. Yeah, I'll buy another one. I was like, let me see if that works. Did
But-
it? I'll give her that.
Reverse that. If I'm like, I could do that. I can go girl brain. I can be like, nice. Now I have something to fucking drill her on.
Yes,
You left the dog bags in there. It's not a big deal.
I do that all
I'm
the
not
time.
mad. See how this works? I don't get mad about it.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's just another thing that
Yeah.
assaults because it's like, yeah, but you don't care about that, therefore you can't bring it up because that we care about different stuff.
I care about truth.
Goodness, truth, and beauty, dude.
Dude, you want to know the opposite of goodness, truth, and beauty? Last night, Tom tossed on one of his fucking
Oh,
hellish
no, dude.
faces of death
Come
videos.
on, man, stop that.
I couldn't watch it. I was sitting there,
Of course not, dude.
and then I was getting fucked up about it. I was like, this is the worst things in humanity.
Yeah.
It was like Middle Eastern fucking executions. It
Yeah.
was terrible.
Now here's a question.
They
I
can
love
watch
to have
it.
Tommy up here to field this one, but what the fuck's going on? To the point
I
of
don't
like
know.
fire that up.
I don't know.
I've been reading a lot about
I
the shadow.
was putting on cat videos.
It's good.
We were having a good time.
That's
We were-
goodness, truth, and beauty.
Cops singing the national anthem poorly. It's just as funny as it gets.
Red glare.
It's as funny as the bomb bursting
Where do you-
in air.
Where do you find? That's a thing. You must find that your theta state.
That's
You
it's-
find the sickest shit to YouTube.
couldn't
I don't
be
know
funny.
what to YouTube.
Couldn't
Dude.
be funnier.
I don't know what to
Because
YouTube.
then the camera's panning and showing dudes trying to like holding the flag like. There's one where this dude obviously doesn't know the words. He's like, oh, say you. He closes with, and the home of the free.
Who's asking these
the
guys
local
to do
news
this?
is filming just different cops. Dude, there's a big dude that's just staring at it like, he's so pissed. And then it cuts to this young dude who's for real dying. Like you can see he's like, and then you can see him, you know, do that thing where you like swallow a laugh where you're just like, okay,
Oh,
chill the fuck out, stop laughing. And then he starts to try to sing along with the guy. And then he's like, the bomb's bombing. And he realizes the guy's singing the wrong lyrics and just starts dying again. Oh,
that might
it's
be
wonderful.
the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah. I'll give it to Jay. He started during the fireworks, he started playing like Roseanne's national anthem. Like the
Great.
worst national anthems.
I was just want to
And
get.
it was so
I wanted to
fucking
get
funny.
back to that. Where was he getting the miso horny from? That's a classic fucking.
I don't want to put dirt on his name. But there's a tough ladder to get up to the roof. So he did the best thing possible, which was I'm not even going to risk trying to climb that ladder. I'm going to sit down here and ruin it for everybody that did climb the ladder.
That's a strong move.
It was. I had to give it up to him. I was like, damn, that's really funny.
That's as above, so
there's
below.
a big beats. I mean, yeah, that was a demon reaching up. Like, if I can't have it, no one
He
can.
was in Hades, dude.
He was in Hades and he reached
But it was
out.
necessary.
He was right. In the end, he was right. He did ruin an incredible fireworks display with
Me
songs
so
that were
horny.
like, yeah, ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties.
That rules.
Yeah,
He might be the bejeweled crab from Moana.
that's the demon that attacked you.
Yeah, Did I tell you I went on YouTube and I saw hallucinogenic entities and they broke them down by like 7 different types? Dude, I confronted the jester and there was a black and white tiled floor is the exact thing I fucking saw. They did artist renditions. And I was
Speaking
like,
of black and white tiled floors,
yes. Yes.
Luis Gomez lived in a 1-bedroom, entirely tiled room with a dog that was feral for I don't know how long, but that was part of his origin story that was making me
Black
howl.
and white tile floor?
Black, just a fully tiled studio, fucking floor to ceiling tiled. Hell,
Is he Hunter
And
J.
he's- and
Gomez?
his-
He's Hunter J.
he
Gomez.
is, dude. And his dog was a menace and would try to escape. If he'd open the door, it'd be like, he's like, hold on. So yes, it was a bit. It was Lewis might be the funniest dude of all time.
Yeah, Butterly was talking about how that's a serious hood phenomenon. It's like having a dog that must be put in another room if anyone else comes over or it will bite people.
Yeah, it's great.
Crazy. That's crazy, dude. I'm a pretty bad dog trainer, but I definitely get my dogs not to bite, except Matilda might attack shoes depending on what they are.
Yeah, I think I might have done that.
You did, dude. You imprinted on Matilda.
Yeah.
By assailing her with your military boots.
Oh yeah, that was fun though.
That was great.
She had fun.
She had a blast. And now she thinks it's on. Every time like a guy comes in with like
Boots.
work boots, she's like, I have to shepherd them.
I did it all the time with Matilda.
Oh, it's
That
hilarious.
was nonstop. I'd be sitting there playing video games, and I would just.
Matilda spent her basically dog adolescence in the house on Mount Vernon
Yeah.
Street.
It's a good place to raise. Dude, we were
Damn.
laughing so hard. I was thinking about when Fennell's dog just walked up and took Chris Wood's food.
That was Juicy. Or that was Juicy. That was Blue.
Blue.
That was Blue.
Fuck yeah.
Blue just
was
took you to the
so
streets.
fucking funny, dude.
Just took you to the
Is Blue
streets.
still alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Blue probably has another year or so.
Blue's hanging in.
Blue's out on the parents' farm.
That was one of the dumbest fucking dogs I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
crazy, dude.
I've never seen a dog like that.
Dude, that was like a Guatemala Chihuahua, like street dog. That was a dingo.
That was a fucking dingo.
If you look at, that's like a native South American street dog. It's like a dingo. They're like
That
these
thing-
fucked up
But he
coyote
was chill.
hybrids.
He was a chill fucking dog.
Until he isn't, dude.
Yeah.
The first couple days, I went to his dog bed and like, he'll like fucking freak on people sometimes and go full Mexico City.
But watching him just absolutely bully a human.
Dude.
I've never seen it. Dude, the dog walked up slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly took it out of his fucking hands.
I know.
And this is back, no one had money.
No.
That was Wood's meal.
That was all he ate all
That
day.
was big.
His meals were crazy.
His
dude.
meals were crazy. But he did hook it up for me.
He did.
There'd be times where I'd have no meals and he'd say, hey,
He hit
I got
you.
a bowl of fucking like beans and tuna
It was a
and
hummus.
tortillas.
It was hummus. Yeah, it was like hummus, 5 pitas, and then like a ton of chicken.
Yeah, it was good.
He
It was
fucking-
actually
he broke
good.
you
Your
off.
gruel,
That's
your
yummy.
gruel was fucking
True,
nice.
yeah.
I missed
still
the
like
gruel.
Gruel's good.
I'd need that gruel.
Fire it up in Aus.
Yeah.
Fire up some gruel.
You think you can make gruel in Australia?
I'll get a stinger, bro.
Yes.
I'll make us chi-chis, dude.
Dude, I was listening. Speaking of Australia, I've been listening to fucking plane crashes.
What?
Speaking of,
You listen to the Black Box?
I started listening to Black Boxes.
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, it was just one night. It's not like I'm doing this regularly.
Still.
And then there's a website where you can see everybody's the last sentence of every black box in a plane crash.
What do they give something nice?
Some of them are funny. Some of them are like mountains, which is very funny.
Does anyone play Me So Horny?
Some of them are very sad. It's like, Amy, I love you. And it's like,
Not bad.
fuck. He knew
Yeah.
he was going to be able to say it.
I mean,
The one was like, Mom, I love you.
nice. Yeah, that's
But that, I was talking to Chris about it. I was like, I don't want those pilots. I want the guy who's still, because there's some pilots that are still trying shit the whole way down
Yeah.
calmly. That are like, okay, we're going to go ahead and switch this. All right, that's not working. Go ahead and try this. Looks like we're going to be coming in pretty hot.
Oh.
Just fucking, yeah.
Yeah, that's that Air Force training, bro.
I like that. I don't want a pilot that's like, oh God. Like there's several of those.
Yeah, getting emotional.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I want a guy who's trying till the very end.
True pilots, like, this is obviously the way I was going to go.
Yeah. Sorry
Fury
to
wreckage.
the 300 people behind me. I knew I was going this way.
Yeah, that's just part of their fucking, that's like the, whatchamacallit? That's the Sati tradition. They're the Egyptian king, and that's all of their subjects.
True. True. You're in my tomb.
They dug up those tombs. There'd be like up to like 300 people buried with some of the Egyptian pharaohs.
That's how I want to go.
Pretty wild. You're just getting buried alive? Just being
No,
a
I want to
smash
die
piece.
and then make sure everybody that was around me does get buried alive.
It should be legal again. Maybe
Yeah.
by they might legalize Sati.
Yeah, we could
Because, dude,
get a religious exemption.
I read a thing there. I read getting religious exemption out of Sati.
Yeah.
I read a thing. Apparently, and I don't know if this was like a skewed data point, but they said that 25% of the deaths in like Finland or some Scandinavian country were euthanasia. Again,
Makes
a
sense.
lot of the bros are being like, put me down,
That makes sense.
like medical death. It's a lot, dude.
It is, but if you think about it, that's how many people make it to fucking full geese
Yeah,
and like riddled with fucking disease and dementia.
yeah,
It's like,
25%.
dude, just knock them out.
It's a sick NPR fan. I feel like a lot of
Unless I
NPR
can
listeners
break
want
out
to
of
be
the dementia.
euthanized.
I might be able to
I want
break
to
out. of it.
burden my family as much. You want to? I think I could break out.
Just
dude.
like one day, just be like,
Ugh.
this is where I am.
What are you watching? Golf? Put on golf.
Put golf on.
Has anyone ever
What the
busted
hell?
out of it? I think I,
I
can
bet
get
people
out
have
of it.
busted out.
I think I might go the opposite route. I might actually start remembering stuff when I get older. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. There's my keys. Might finally find my keys when I'm like 80.
Yeah.
Be like, what the hell?
Dude, there's my car.
Yeah, dude. That stinks. I was talking a little. Whatchamacallit? Forgot the word for it. Alzheimer's.
It's
I was
really
talking
sad.
Alzheimer's. It stinks, dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, they all think, or a lot of them think that the people taking care of them are stealing from them. I thought that was just my mom's aunt. That's a lot of them.
No, I
Like,
mean, I'm
what
sure if you're confused all the time, you're very paranoid about people, strangers walking in and fucking coming
That's
around.
true.
Be like, holy shit, there's a new guy. He's in my house. Get out of here, thief.
That's what
I'm trying to watch the golf. I'm watching golf.
That's got to suck, too, because my mom's aunt.
Ernie Els is on. Get out of here, thief.
That'd be sick if they only can remember PGA legends.
Probably.
That might be
Gary
the only thing
Player.
tether him to reality. There he is.
I don't like that Tiger Woods character. Why, Grandma?
That's the only thing you can muster is like talking about Tiger Woods. Like, why is everyone being weird about my takes on Tiger Woods?
Yeah, sorry, I don't
Where
like him.
am I right now?
Yeah.
And why is there a black golfer?
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck? That'd be
Dude.
nice to not remember. You're completely like Citizen Zero. You can't remember anything.
Yeah.
What was the soldier in the one movie? Matthew Damon,
Jason Bourne?
Jason Bourne. Your Bourne identity every
Yeah.
morning, dude. You wake up, you crap
Yeah,
your pants.
somehow I know how to
you
do.
crap your pants. and
Somehow
you're
I
like-
do know how to do racism still.
Yeah, that's the only thing you know.
In the restaurant, just like there's 5 Puerto Ricans over by the back there.
There's a Jamaican lady who says she's my live-in nurse.
There's
I don't believe her.
There's a mixed fella in the booth over.
I gotta get out of here. That's probably why they end up on the side of the highway.
I can rollerblade 17 miles out of the city right now.
That's why they end up walking on the fucking like a 2-lane highway with all their stuff from the diner. They just see all the minorities and they're just
There's too
like,
many minorities.
there's no minorities on here.
Yeah. But then they get to the side of the highway and guess what? That's minority city.
True, true. Yeah, I've noticed that's the
That's where they like to hang out.
a lot of barbecues around like the side of like the Wissahickon, like a lot of Puerto Rican families.
Really? They're just setting up.
set up
shop,
like- yeah, they set
observing
up-
the road.
It's not the side of the road. It's the side of like the Wissahickon on the, like the river.
Oh, okay.
You'll go down there with your dog and it'll just be like a full like party. And you're like, whoa, man,
That's pretty awesome.
that was a long trek to get down there.
Yeah. Those guys don't mind trekking,
Nah, man,
especially for a good time,
that's a great time.
especially some cervezas by the Rio.
Yeah, man,
It's time.
it's a good time. Speaking of time, woo,
Nice.
hot diggity dog.
There was one plane crash in San Diego where this Boeing was flying in. These 2 dinguses in a fucking Cessna were practicing landing. And you can read the transcript. Air traffic control's like, just so you know, there's a Cessna around you guys about within 5 miles. And the pilots are laughing. They're like, oh, these fucking idiots. What the hell? Where are these guys? Then they find them. They're like, all right, there they are. They're about a mile off to the right. And then a couple minutes later, air traffic control's like, do you guys still see them, the Cessna? And they were like, nah, they must have gone right. We don't see them anymore. Turns out the Cessna was directly below them at this point. So the Boeing goes to land, starts going down, hits the fucking Cessna.
Oh, Madone.
This is in San Diego in 1973, I think. Bro, the Boeing obviously crashes.
What?
The whole plane goes down. The Cessna, those boys are kaput. Those,
Yeah,
they
fried.
fuck- But the fucking thing lands in a neighborhood. Kills like 8 more people in the neighborhood. 170 people on board are dead, obviously.
What?
Yeah. Real bummer. But it's also reassuring that plane crashes happen in America like once every fucking it's very rare.
Is it? I
It's
never knew.
extremely rare.
I'm always wondering, like, dude, I feel like I'm always like thinking, like, I swear I just heard about a plane crash.
It's very rare.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But also you gotta remind yourself, because I fly a lot and I'm
True.
thinking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you were like, all right, let's say there was a major air accident today,
Yeah.
the day I'm flying. If it came from this airport, statistically, I'd still be extremely unlikely. There's so
Ooh.
many flights.
That's true.
The odds of it being on my plane are out of,
True, but if it was, how bad would you be like, ain't that about a bitch?
I'd say, isn't it ironic?
Ain't that about a bitch?
too ironic.
What did I do? Yeah, that would stink.
Yeah, especially on the way to Australia, if it just nosedives over the ocean out of nowhere.
Yeah, never to be
But if we're
found.
asleep in our nice little pods,
That'd be nice, dude.
shit-faced in a pod,
There's worse ways to go.
that's a good way to go.
There's worse
Just be
ways to
like,
go.
I'm with my friend. We're going to have a fucking theater tour in Australia. This is fucking awesome.
Leonard Skinner status, dude.
That would be Skinner. People would
Leonard
go
Skinner.
back and play this podcast and be like, damn, this is Sweet Home Alabama. This shit's incredible.
Oh, for sure.
They did it.
Bam, bam, bam.
Everybody would
pretty
forgive
much.
it a bit. Turn it up. Everyone would forgive us, dude.
Pretty much did it. I told you, my dream was to become a host at Helium. Did it.
Done.
Done.
My win Philly's funniest.
Yeah, did it.
Done.
Done.
Now
it's
it's
over.
now we're in bonus level. As you,
That's it, dude.
What were you saying to me?
We're at Sonic bonus level.
Yeah,
It's collecting coins. That's it.
this is it.
That's
We did it.
all there is. And then
Nah.
dude, all it really is getting a hand job, or giving yourself a hand job, jerking off, aka jerking off.
Yeah.
Get your nipple sucked. Wee, dude.
If you don't think for a second that I'm going to give that a shot
You have to
after the Woo Pig Suey when I chase her into the ring,
have that as a snack. Go feast.
I'll feast.
when she gets back. But
I'll
like
gorge myself.
on a
I'll be
night, maybe she has a
stuffed.
cold. Maybe she has a cold or something. Just be like perfect, dude.
Jackpot.
You're a little sleepy.
Get a little snot in there.
Oh,
What a sweet, what a sweet treat for my nipples.
oh my god.
Say,
Yeah,
babe,
dude.
could you suckle at me?
Can you suck my nipples?
Suckle.
I used to be ashamed to ask. Now there's just no shame whatsoever. It's just like, yo.
Do you do it like? Do you demand it? Are you like,
No, I
suck my nipples? Come here.
if she said like I don't have it in me to suck your nipples, I might hit her with the old like, all right.
Well, there's
I
gonna
might
be vapes
sad
in the
boy.
laundry tomorrow. I'll tell you that.
You what?
There's gonna be some shit in the laundry. I need this to clear my mind.
I'm gonna go walk the dogs. Do you know where the bags are? Yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely threaten her.
If she refuses to suck, you have to throw. Oh shit, we got dumb ads.
It's just Sheath, right?
Perhaps
It's just Sheath, I believe.
9,000 fucking emails.
Let me tell you about Sheath underwears.
Nice.
These-
PGA Tour show is looking for comedians, and they want me.
Nice, dude. Look at that.
It's time for me to talk golf. That's crazy.
Dude, are you going to sit there and be like a commentator?
Ooh,
Here we go. I'll fire it up.
Matt, Patreon hit. We're rich.
Oh, really? Sick.
Matt, we did it.
Sick.
We did it, baby.
We got money.
Break out the red panties. We did it, baby.
We're fucking another month, dude. A month to month. Until I get sucked up into the fucking
Guys,
evil enterprise. That
God
is
bless
working.
America, and God bless Sheath Underwear. Sheath Underwear keeps your balls off your legs. I'm wearing them right now, for real. Look at that.
That's funny. I'd attribute that to my incredibly small penis.
Yeah, I always thought it was because of my small penis that my dick and nuts never even touched my fat thighs that are nearly touching. This idea for Sheath came from its founder, U.S. Army soldier, dude.
Forgive me for
You're
laughing at all.
disrespecting a future U.S.
Sorry, I
Army
was laughing.
soldier. U.S. Army soldier Robert Patton during his second tour in Iraq, dude.
Second?
Yes, second. It worked for him. It'll work for you. Support the show and support this awesome veteran-owned company. Go to sheathunderwear.com. Use promo code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Every order comes with Sheath's 100% money-back guarantee, so you can just crap in these things. And be like, I want my
Shoo-wee.
fucking money back.
For sure.
Mail them back to them.
You could for sure do that.
Every order with Sheath's, that's sheathunderwear.com. Promo code DRENCHED. Get Sheath Underwear and let them support your balls.
Dude, you know what I was
For
thinking
real, get
about?
Sheath. Those things fucking
They
roll.
are nice. You know what I was thinking about today? Or actually the other day? That we're essentially just we're a biological organism carrying our father's penis into the future. Then our children carry our penis in. We're just a penis being carried into the future.
What a burden on my young son.
It's crazy, dude.
My boy is gonna
But he's got to carry it.
he's gonna have to strike me
He's
down.
got to carry
He's
it.
gonna say, you burdened me.
What is
I'll be like Robert the Bruce's dad in Braveheart. I'll be like covered in blood.
You must carry it into it.
betray him.
You must carry it into the future. You must have
Our
sex
penis
with a
must live.
big-butted Irish waitress. Carry our penis into the future.
Fucking right, dude. See if you can find a fat ass pale chick.
Oh yeah,
Big fat pale butt at a bar.
that's the torch. That's a torchbearer of a small Irish penis, dude.
A small Irish penis. Just a drunk small penis. Fat butted whore. Finally, our legacy continues. We continue to strive forward as a burden on civilization.
Oh
We're
man,
not contributing. We're taking.
hard worker, dude. That's the fucking trawl.
You do need the guy that's just an alcoholic working.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
You do need the worker bees.
I saw that sticker.